I just ran the numbers, and over the last decade plus that we've been doing this show, we've covered 3,652 different dinner dates, and not one of them has ever ended like today's.
Dang.
Something shocking went down to both people, not just one, at the end of the night. And in fact, the restaurant management had to get involved.
What?
And our listener describes it as the most impressive thing that's ever happened to her.
Wow. I can't wait to hear what it is.
I mean, it's probably saying a ton about guys nowadays with their first
already
date
knew that.
efforts. But
Yeah, seriously.
we're still going to try to get to the bottom of this. It is pretty crazy. You'll hear it in your second date update next. Brooke, what's the most impressive thing a guy has ever done on a date with you? And don't say rotate the family compost bucket again.
Oh, no, that's marriage material. I actually flew me to Vegas for a surprise date.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. We stayed in a suite. It was pretty awesome.
Oh, he went with you, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
I just flew you out there. I was like, get away from me.
No.
But
Both would be fun.
I only ask because one of our listeners says she left a first date recently feeling more impressed than she's ever been with any man she's dated.
Ooh.
So listen up, single guys out there. This could possibly help you. I don't know, though. Let's talk to her. Charlotte, welcome to the show.
Hey, hi guys.
Hi, Charlotte. We're so curious. That's a pretty good tease you gave our producer.
Yeah, what was so impressive about this guy that you met?
Oh, he was like the best date.
Really?
So it began with him giving me my jacket because I was pretty cold outside. So he took his off and gave it to me.
Oh, that's always a sweet move.
Good move.
Okay.
That's the big impressive thing that wowed you?
The bar is getting lowered.
Oh, I love when I wash my face in their house and they know what a hand towel is to give me to dry it. That's always really
Are
impressive.
you concerned how long that hand towel's
Interesting.
been sitting
Yeah.
there?
No, it's a clean one. That's impressive.
Most guys use paper towels, so the fact
Those
that
don't know what I'm
it's
talking
real
about.
fabric. Wow.
Seriously, I don't know what a hand towel is.
Jacket.
Handing you a jacket, okay. I mean, it's not like totally unheard of.
I mean,
I
it's
don't
nice.
think.
It's nice.
Sure.
But can I also say there's a new thing where some girls don't like being taken care of.
This is if you're like, if you're cold, you want to be warm.
Yeah. So was that it?
No, that wasn't. He did a few things.
Oh,
good,
multiple.
even
Okay.
more.
We was at a fancy restaurant.
Oh.
Okay.
The food was amazing.
Good.
The conversation was amazing.
Oh, God. This is sounding so good.
Exactly. It was time for the check, and the waiter came over and said, Mr. I don't want to say his last name on the radio.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Well, he used the last name? Wow.
So, Mr. Blank, your money is no good here.
Hey.
What?
Wait,
That is cool.
Like his credit card got declined?
Yeah, that's
No,
what
what
that's
does
what
that
I'm
mean?
hearing too,
That's
Jeff.
not an
That's
impressive
what I'm
thing.
Means he knows the
Yeah.
owner. Your money's no good. We're going to take care of everything.
Is
Or
that
he
what-
knows somebody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Took you somewhere he gets for free?
Say
Alexis.
I'm just saying.
She said it was a nice restaurant.
No, but like I
He's
want him to pay.
laughing. He's laughing. That's great.
I don't think he knew anybody there because he seemed just as surprised as I was.
Wait, he didn't know
What?
like it wasn't an owner thing like Jose was saying?
Oh, is he famous?
I was going to say, he must be famous or something then.
I didn't know him. He didn't look famous to me.
Okay.
Hmm.
Did you do the correct amount of Google searching before you went on the date?
Yeah.
I did, and nothing popped up.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
I was going to say, you went on a date with a celebrity and didn't
Dude,
know it?
I mean,
So-
maybe it's one of those nights where like all the stars are aligning.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true, but when somebody says your money's no good here, it's usually because you're inside or
I
you're...
know, but like,
Well, did she
Yeah.
find out why?
He pressed the issue. He asked a bunch of times, and then he asked for the manager to come over.
oh. God, this is when I say, okay, now I'm pushing my luck. Let's
Wow.
get out of here
I know.
before I
What
actually
type
have
of
to
guy-
pay.
What do you mean I get the meal comped? I want to talk to your manager about this.
I mean, it could have been like another patron that saw a cute couple that was, you know, I love seeing first date
And
couples.
they paid for it.
Yes.
What'd the manager say?
The manager came over, and he basically said the same thing. He says it's all taken care of.
Wow.
But they didn't say that another table was taking care of it or anything. They just said, Mr. Blank, it's all taken care of.
Wow.
Dang.
So
And
weird.
Did we bring up the military thing? That sounds silly, but like I've seen a lot of people pay for military. Was he wearing a military uniform?
I feel like she would have told us if he
Yeah.
showed
I know. I'm waiting for her to give me the confirmation.
Did he wear camo and combat boots?
No, you
No.
would definitely wear your dress.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
the,
you
were-
the formal
Yeah,
military
yeah.
attire.
No, he wasn't from the military.
Okay, so now we really
Who
know.
is this
We
guy?
have no
I
idea.
think that's awesome. How did that make you guys feel? Were you just like, because I would be on cloud 9 after that, you know?
Definitely. We thought we was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
But you said he
should.
was embarrassed by it.
He wasn't too embarrassed. He was just shocked, I think.
Some
Okay.
people like
He didn't know what
attention.
was going on. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, and
Oh,
maybe he
wow.
was worried that you would think that he was cheap by not paying.
Yeah.
Alexis, first thing Alexis
Or he's like
said.
famous for something embarrassing, and he's like, "Please don't say it out loud."
Right.
You know,
Sir,
like-
you've scammed us 100 times. Your money is literally no good here.
I
We
mean,
know you.
that's a pretty cool experience. I mean, we've done this segment for a long time. I don't think anybody's ever just had their meal totally comped
Yes.
by the restaurant.
It was expensive, too. It was a really nice place.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Dang, yeah, they don't comp stuff for
Wait.
So
nothing.
how did it end that night between you two?
So the bill was taken care of. So we had dessert, still some conversation. We left. We kissed.
Oh, cute.
Okay.
Yeah, you better.
Yes.
How was
God.
it?
It was a very nice, soft, sensual kiss.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Her voice got deeper when she described it. It's so
And
cute.
she's giggling too?
Yeah, it's
So
really cute.
What's the deal? Like, how long has it been since this happened?
It's been 6 days,
What?
and I haven't heard from him
At all?
So weak.
at all. And I'm super disappointed about it because everything went so well.
Yeah. I mean, I would have left a date like that knowing that I was going to see this person
I
again.
mean, like 2 days maybe to play hard to get after a perfect date, but 6?
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
too much. I mean, something's wrong.
Have you reached out to him or spoken to him at all?
I haven't reached out to him either.
Oh.
Oh, man. Don't you want to get to the bottom of that check? I just want to know who paid.
yeah, honestly.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I wonder.
Yeah,
like,
we might meet a really, really famous person here coming up when we call this guy.
yeah.
Not famous enough that she recognized him.
Well, okay.
Like a
I mean-
mid-famous.
Maybe
Yeah.
like a D-list? I'm excited. We're going to do your second date update right after this. Hold on. We are all dying to know, who is this mystery man
Yes,
our
we are.
listener Charlotte went out with the other night? Because they went to dinner, had a great time. He gave her his coat jacket.
Yeah, like a
Which-
gentleman would.
Which is, very impressive, but not as impressive as what happened at the end of the night when it was time to pay the bill and the waiter said, "No, Mr. Last Name, your money is no good here."
Wow.
And not in the way like his credit card
Yeah,
was
yeah,
declined.
yeah.
That's
As
what
in,
we're used to.
Yeah.
we've heard that one a lot. No, this was, "Sir, we're not going to let you pay because we've already covered the costs."
We
Yeah.
respect you that much.
Do you know-
Wow.
we got so into the story, Jeff. Did we ever hear what his first name was?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
We didn't
what
hear
is
his
it?
last name or his first
the
name.
last name on purpose.
Yeah.
Does he have a first or last name, Charlotte?
Yes, his first name is Ricky.
Ricky.
Okay.
Martin.
Okay.
Wait,
He's on the other
you're a
team.
woman. Yeah.
Well, we don't know who this mystery guy is or what he did to get his entire meal comped at this really fancy restaurant.
Dude, what if it's Rick Ross?
Oh, that would be amazing. He has lost a
Are these
lot of
people
weight.
all older?
Yeah.
they're
Too
pretty
old
old.
to be on
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not going to pick up if we
Okay.
call him. So I
I'll
hope it's
stop
not him.
speculating.
Yeah, let's
He's
just
just like,
Yeah.
sorry.
let's just dial him and see if he picks up first of all, or if his butler picks up, or whoever it is, and hopefully get some answers.
Good luck. I hope he answers.
If he doesn't answer, we'll call the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Smart idea,
Let's
Alexis.
go.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, we're looking to talk to Ricky.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, my name is Jeff from a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey,
Hey, good morning.
Okay.
we're all
How
listening
can I help you?
so
Yeah.
intently to your voice. Yes.
You actually really could help us out because we are doing a little bit of investigative work for one of our listeners that you went on a date with recently.
Okay, and?
Oh,
Okay.
Confused.
sorry.
That's
well,
okay.
We're
I know this is a weird thing, but this is called Second Date Update, and our listener Charlotte is the one who wanted us to reach out to you.
Yeah, because she basically said it was the best date of her life that she had with you.
Say that.
I mean, honestly, it sounded great.
Something like that.
Am
yeah.
I hyping it up too much?
She was very impressed.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I remember Charlotte.
Are you
Cool.
okay?
Yeah, dude.
Well, do you have plans to see her again? Because she's hoping you say yes to that.
Okay, so I mean, I am interested in her.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just
Good.
currently I'm dating a few other women too,
Oh.
so hopefully she can be patient.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's understandable if you're dating other people and need a little bit of time.
And you're not gonna like openly tell her that.
What? He's not allowed to date other people?
I mean, no, that's fine. But the like wait around for me. Like, what is she waiting for?
Maybe she's
Patience
like,
level.
cut it off.
Like, are you just waiting to decide if you like the other ones better?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I don't know.
Are you gonna tell her like to wait a little bit longer?
I mean, I'm not going to tell her, but she's definitely in the mix.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's
Okay.
good.
That's
So
good.
we're really eager to talk to you because honestly, we heard about your guys' date and a few of us were just in awe when they didn't let you pay the check.
Okay.
wait, why do you laugh? Weren't you like when the waiter came up and said your money's no good here? You were
Yeah.
like, what?
You didn't know why.
Yeah.
Well, do you
Why are you
know?
laughing?
Yeah, you seem to know something. Are you like famous or
Yes.
something?
No, I'm not famous.
Did you blackmail the manager?
Yeah. He's like, I'm
Well,
holding one of his children
Let's just
hostage.
say I figured out how to get women to like call me back for a second date. Let's just say that.
What?
What does that mean?
Interesting.
What are you talking about?
So before the date, I'll call ahead to the restaurant, right? And I'll tell them, hey, I'm going to be coming in, this girl at this time.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called making a reservation.
No, but listen.
Well, I tell them no matter what we order, I don't want to pay a check. I give them my credit card number. I say, hey, put a 40% tip automatically. Don't even ask.
What?
That's so nice.
That is baller status.
Yeah, that's smart, man.
And you tip them 40% before you're even there. So
you
they
get best service, big
Yeah.
portions.
Well, what if the service isn't good?
it doesn't
It doesn't matter. It's worth it, dude. It's
Yeah.
worth it.
Really?
So wait, every restaurant, every date you go on, you have the waiter approach your table and say, I'm sorry, sir, your money's no good here.
Yeah, and it works
Wow.
every single time. I always get a second date without
Well,
fail.
but it's nice because you don't need the credit for paying or
Right.
tipping
Yeah.
40%. Like you don't care that she knows.
No, I want her to not know and have her wonder.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's even better.
You had all of us
Oh.
ready to go on a date with you. We
Yeah.
were so curious and
see?
intrigued.
I'm telling you, dude, it works. It works.
Okay, so you don't have any plans to tell Charlotte about
Nope.
this secret strategy.
Not really. I'd prefer if you guys kind of kept it between us, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can try to do that, but thing is, we do have to add one other person back into this phone call
Yeah,
who's been listening on the other line.
She's actually been there the whole time.
Yeah, and her name is Charlotte.
Wow, you guys just snipe me like that for real?
I mean,
Yeah.
hey, we're
Well-
just as sneaky as you are.
Yeah.
The good news is this whole call will be comped for you. So
Yeah, it's free.
you don't have to pay for this. But Charlotte,
Wow, okay.
Charlotte, you there still?
I'm here.
You sound really happy. So why don't you talk to him about what you just
Wait,
heard?
are you upset?
It
Yeah.
shouldn't be a deal breaker.
It's not some huge.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Did it really work? Because what did we do?
Huh?
I mean, you're calling back trying to get a second date, and I mean, did it not work?
I think it
I
did.
think that's what we're doing.
I mean,
I didn't call you back.
but she
I
called
guess
us.
technically no.
I called everybody but you. I called a random radio show.
Fair point.
So what's
Yeah.
your deal, Ricky?
What's the deal? What?
You had these people pretend like you were this big shot.
Yeah.
I didn't have them pretend anything. I just told them to tell me that my money's no good. I paid the bill in advance. That's it. What's the big deal? Did I do something wrong?
You didn't call me.
Oh, now we're getting
but-
flirty again.
But that's
Okay.
planned.
This is
That's
good.
planned.
I still might call you back. You never know.
Never
Never
know.
know.
It's been 6 days, Ricky. You gotta call back
It
sooner
has-
than
I
that.
forgot it's been
Yeah.
6 days.
It's a little long.
But the suspense is kind of sexy.
No.
Yeah, I keep thinking it's like 2 days.
Wait, are you still like?
Is this part of the game?
Does
Are you
this-
interested?
Yeah, does it ruin the memory of the date, or is it just kind of a funny twist
Charlotte.
for you, Charlotte?
I mean, it's just so weird because
Yeah.
I'm like, you did all that and you acted like you didn't know.
Mm.
Oh, that's right.
It is kind of weird you asked the manager to come out.
He embellished a little bit.
I think that was a nice touch. I feel like I went above and beyond what
Wow.
any normal guy would do for a date. and I make things memorable.
Dang.
Yeah.
What's memorable?
I mean, he didn't just take you on a date, like he set up a whole production for you.
Bro, next time
But
I'm gonna have the
I'm gonna
chef
tell
come
you,
out
though-
holding the animal they're about to cook.
Charlotte, when you said that, it started to throw up some red flags for me with like honesty stuff. You know?
Because he's acting in front of her.
Yeah, and like if he's that good at it and he takes it to the next level of even asking for the manager.
Do you want to be impressed by a guy, or do you want him to be honest to you? You can't have both.
He didn't need to ask for the manager.
It doesn't matter. I mean, she still wants to go out with me again, right?
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Well,
He does.
Oh, is he right?
Let me just ask Charlotte, are you still interested in going on another date with Ricky? And we would pay for that date. We would comp it for you.
I don't know about that 40% tip though.
Well, yeah, that's going to be on you.
And then we'll have the manager go up to her and thank her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Charlotte?
Well, absolutely not.
Oh.
She was
Took
waiting
us
to
down one
emphasize
road
that.
and then took us the other side.
That's fine. I don't care. To be honest, I guarantee you within the next 24 to 48 hours, she'll be texting me again.
What
Oh.
did you do wrong, really?
Not
I'm
just
sure, Ricky, you thought that 6 days ago.
That wasn't a very
You're
good
calling him now.
yeah, that wasn't a very good burn, Charlotte. We'll work on that.
Let's give you one more chance. Go ahead, Charlotte.
I'm sure, Ricky, you thought that 6 days ago.
Okay, that was
Not
the same one.
thing. All right. You know, that's not how burns work.
Get him.
Maybe the third time.
Yeah, quicker. Say it louder.
Can I go? I've got a girl from a week and a half ago I left on red, and I got to get back to her.
Did this just remind you
A
of
week
her?
and a half ago. Jesus, Ricky. He's organized enough to call a restaurant in advance, but he can't even send a text in a week and a half.
It's called game, bro.
Okay.
Keep up. In today's second date, the woman we reached out to was almost too embarrassed to confess the real reason she wasn't calling the guy back. Was very, very hesitant to say it. And I don't think we could have predicted it in a million years.
No, none of us did.
But once we were finally able to convince her to tell us, we were blown away. And now, this is probably going to go down as one of our favorite second date calls of the entire
my
year.
God.
It's really
Gosh.
cute.
It actually is.
Very
It's
memorable.
really cute.
You're going to hear it in your brand new second date update
Yay.
right after this. A lot of places just naturally scream love and romance.
Oh.
Aw,
Like
yeah.
rustic wineries.
Oh, for sure.
Rustic mini golf courses.
Huh?
Rustic bowling alleys.
Wait a minute.
We're
Those
going downhill.
shoes are so hot.
No, that's just because of the previous person who was in them.
Yeah, that's just sweat.
As long as it's rustic inside.
Uh,
Another place that oozes with sexual energy
Oh.
is your local convenience store.
Oh, gosh.
So
we really went
rustic in
downhill.
there.
From the
Which-
start of the list to now.
Yeah.
So apparently, where one of our listeners, Eddie, met someone recently.
At a convenience store?
Well, let's talk to him about it. Eddie, you dog, welcome to the rustic studios of our morning show. How do you do?
Hey,
Hey,
I'm
hey.
okay.
It's actually
Yeah,
a brand new
yeah,
studio,
baby.
bro. It's
Oh
not
my
rustic.
God.
And rustic vibes.
Okay.
Okay.
Was it as romantic as Jeff is describing?
No, actually, it was kind of embarrassing, honestly.
Ah,
Come on,
okay.
Jeff. What are you doing to us?
Embarrassing in a
There's the
rustic type of
reality.
way, at least?
Yeah.
Just reaching
What
for
happened?
straws now.
Yeah, so I went to a convenience store. I kind of go there all the time. I was just picking up a couple items,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and I get up to the counter, put it up. They ring me up, and I forgot my wallet at home.
Oh, man.
Oh,
no.
I hate that.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
why you got to do the pay on your
Apple
phone.
Pay.
Apple Pay is where it's at. It
Yeah.
saves
No,
you
but
in a cinch.
He's a rustic gentleman. He likes to have a wallet. And
That's
Okay.
right. Old school. Pays with coins, I bet, don't you?
yeah, not even cash.
Yeah.
I was wanting to pay with cash, but that didn't matter. So I'm like sitting there like an idiot, like patting myself up and down. Like,
Oh, I
yeah.
hate that. Yeah,
Mhm.
like it's gonna miraculously show up.
It
in a
feels
pocket.
embarrassing when it happens as if you did it on purpose for some reason.
Yeah. Well, you're
Totally.
looking around. Like, I swear I have money. Like,
Yeah.
So did you snatch your items and run? What'd you do?
no, I all of a sudden I heard this girl's voice, and I turned around. She's like, "Hey, is that all you're getting?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "Oh, I got you. I'll pay for it." And I was like, no. Like I mean, talk about embarrassed.
that is
Yeah, yeah.
embarrassing.
But that's
Wow.
sweet.
That's
That's
really
really
nice of her.
It's probably just because she doesn't want you to hold up the line
Honestly.
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she wanted to get the hell out. Yeah,
Is this the girl that you're talking about that you met?
yeah, Samantha.
Oh, so
Samantha, okay.
Samantha's cute with money, huh?
Wow.
and she's a good Samaritan.
A little bit of a show off, too, but
Yeah,
that's
Not
cool.
a show off.
Look how rich she is.
So
Okay.
she bought your stuff for you?
Yeah, so she bought my stuff. So then I'm like, okay, you know what? She's cute, but I'm never going to see her again. So I'm like, cool, thanks, pay it forward, all that stuff.
Right. Oh.
And then what happens the next week? I run into her again.
No way.
Oh, so it's both your local store.
Wait, at the store?
Yeah, clearly. Yes, and I had never seen her or like never noticed her, but she's cute. So I definitely thought I would have noticed her if I'd seen her a lot before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, do you remember last week? And she was like, of course I do. Which again, embarrassing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
owe me $14, by the way.
She's like, you could have found me on Venmo.
Yeah, right?
You're fine there.
Okay, I can sense a little bit of a flirtation, though, happening just in that moment alone.
Please tell me you used the opportunity to pay for whatever she was
Yes.
buying.
I did. That's exactly it. I was like, let me
Okay.
pay you back. So then I just like took care of what she put up on that counter.
Total simp move, dude. That's what the simps do.
What?
Yeah.
Jeffrey, that is
Yeah.
cute.
You definitely should have made her pay again just to show who was in charge if I
Okay.
was you.
All
But
right.
okay, it's your
Jeff.
move. It's your move.
That's a real alpha.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So what did you do?
Well, I was like, so, you know, what are you doing the rest of the day? I figured I'd shoot my shot. And,
Yeah. Oh, the rest of the day, like a date right then.
A date.
well, I mean, it was like, you know, it was like turning into evening. So I was like,
Okay.
I'm just going to go home. I'm going to watch some TV. I'm going to like order some food. Why don't you like come and chill? And I thought she'd be like, oh, let me give you my number and stuff. But instead she was like, cool, I'm not doing anything. Let's do it.
What?
Oh.
Dude, this girl's so rad.
And you guys are vibing. Like, you're both down to kick it out of nowhere. You're both helping each other.
Does she mean like right then?
Yeah.
Whoa.
We walked back to my
Wow.
place right then.
Wow,
Oh my god.
your rustic place, I'm assuming, is a very
No.
rustic.
It was clean.
No?
It
That
was,
is a
yeah.
good
Oh, no, it definitely clean. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Good.
How did that go?
It was great. I mean, the only thing that I
Okay.
can think is not great is that I forgot to tell her, or like I didn't even think about it. I didn't think it was a big deal that I have a small dog.
Oh. Was it?
Oh, that's not a big deal. Dogs are cute.
Unless
I
she's
don't like dogs.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like dogs.
Well-
or-
Sorry, I am speaking for myself here.
As soon as she walked in, she was like, "Oh, okay, cool, but I'm scared of dogs."
Oh, no. I did.
Dude, and I will say the little ones can be the most ferocious.
Yeah, they're
They
the most
really are.
aggressive.
Yeah, my guy's super friendly. Like he's a great dog, but
Okay, he doesn't bite or.
no, not at all, not at all. He was
Okay.
like trying to cuddle up to her, and
Aw.
actually, I was like giving her credit for like powering through. We ordered some food, we watched TV, and then she left, and I was like, oh. There was no real chance for me to like take it to that romantic level because she was very preoccupied with the dog.
Oh,
I
okay.
So
So
probably tense. Like,
that's
Okay.
interesting.
I mean, it is funny, though, that you met her at a convenience store because most of the people that meet there, like at least one of them doesn't have a working cell phone. So is that like, are you sure that, does she have a burner phone maybe?
yeah,
is that
maybe
the
she's
issue?
out of minutes for
Prepaid.
the month.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should wait till the first to make this phone
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought it was going it was going well. I should say it was going well, but I did, like, I've kept texting her and I'm not getting any
I
response.
mean,
Oh,
honestly,
man.
it could come down to that you have a dog.
Yeah.
Like if
Maybe.
she's scared of them,
People
they
scared of
can't.
dogs do
Yeah.
not like get over that in one day.
No.
But she seemed like she tried. Like you said, she powered through, so maybe she was uncomfortable. But
Yeah,
you said
and
your
she-
dog is nice.
and she tried to leave, is what it sounds like.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Are you mad at your dog for dog blocking you on
Yeah,
your date?
yeah, that's right, Jeffrey.
You make him.
Oh, I sold the dog. He says. No, I'm kidding.
you hung on to him?
No, usually the girls are into the dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a cute
This is
one.
unusual, but let's come back. We're going to call Samantha for you, and we'll try to convince her to look past your dog and give you a shot when we do a second date update right after this.
Thanks.
All right, man, hold on. Honestly, I didn't know what to label this segment for when we post it up on our podcast at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Okay.
I feel like it's either going to be convenience store cuties
That's kind of. I like the alliteration.
or dog blocked, raise the woof.
Oh. Wow.
So make sure to follow and subscribe and rate our podcast.
Yeah.
Personally, I give it 4 stars if you ask me.
Okay.
Dude, I bet a lot of people are going to be searching Raise the Woof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should. And
Oh, we should do Ways the Woof.
yeah, we'll
No,
figure
I'm
it out
overdoing
eventually.
it.
Yeah.
I'm
But I bring
overdoing
it up because our listener Eddie met a girl recently at a convenience store twice. On 2 separate occasions. The second time she ended up going home with him. Didn't know that he had a dog, though, until she got there. And she turns out to be a little bit afraid of dogs.
Oof.
But tried to tough it out and hang with him till she eventually had to leave.
Eddie, I mean, like, did she ever say that she ended up liking the dog? What's the dog's name?
Oh, we didn't ask that.
Mo.
Mo.
Oh,
Did
is
she-
Mo around? Hi, Mo.
Okay, let's
All right,
not
I'll
do
stop, I'll
this.
stop.
Yeah,
I love dogs.
wondering if she ever said like, actually, that wasn't so bad with Mo or anything like that.
No, she really was pretty tense the whole time, and he was
Okay.
really sweet, trying to cuddle with her and everything, but she wasn't having it.
Has
Okay.
she said anything to you since? Did we ask that part?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
man.
Yeah.
You said she was trying her best to like hang and cuddle with Mo. Is there any chance that we call her and find out that she's half wolf?
What?
The dog.
Oh, the dog. Oh.
It's a tiny dog, he said.
I'm just saying, he,
but
has
at
he may
midnight-
have a vicious side to him. Mean mugging.
I'm going to say no, that's not possible, but
He's
who
not
knows?
even to like entertain you, Jeff.
Okay.
He's also questioning why he called in the show
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
help after
yeah,
questions
it's
like
true.
that, Jeffrey.
I would like to have Mo on this call as a character witness, but unfortunately we can't. So let's just call Samantha and see what she has to say. Here we go. Dollar number right now.
Hello?
Hey, we're looking for Samantha.
This is she.
Are you driving a semi-truck, Samantha?
I'm not.
What about a fighter airplane? Like a jet? Are you bombing right now?
Maybe we should just ask if she's busy.
Yeah, sorry. You don't even know who we are. We're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Sorry to interrupt your day.
Oh,
Good morning.
Hi, Samantha.
good morning.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I know this is weird, but we're doing a segment called a second date update.
Okay.
Have you ever heard one of those before?
No.
All right.
Okay, well, this is going to be kind of fun for you, hopefully, because there's a guy who reached out to us. He's a listener of our show. Seems like a really cool dude. His name's Eddie, and he says that he hung out with you the other day.
It was kind of a crazy story. Like you guys had like an impromptu date.
Yeah, we heard a lot about it, and Eddie said he's trying to figure out a way that you guys can meet up again, but that's not happening for some reason, and he's not sure why.
There's no way I'd ever see him again.
There's
No way you're going to see him? Why? It seems like you guys had a chill time based on what we heard, and you obviously must have had interest because you went back with him to his house
And you stayed for a
after
while.
meeting at a convenience store.
Okay, don't say it with so much judgment in your voice, Jeffrey.
Usually,
Jeez,
that's like the lead story at the top of the news
Okay.
at 10.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
missing
Think
girl
about
meets
that.
rando at convenience store. More at 11.
Found strangled to death by Slim Jim.
Yeah. Well, you've always survived your convenience store meetup, so.
Mine are prearranged
Okay.
meetings, Brooke.
Oh, see, I see.
And
More
we're
trustworthy.
We're not talking about my whirlwind romances. We're trying to focus on Samantha's.
Okay.
No, I can't even say it. It's beyond embarrassing.
Wait, embarrassing for you or?
Because he didn't have money?
Yeah, and we love embarrassing things.
No, I can't even say it. Like, I've literally only told one friend about this.
Really? What was their reaction?
She was mortified.
She was mortified?
Mortified.
Again, for you or for him or for both of you?
Good questions.
Oh, my God.
You sound nervous.
Oh my God, I am dying to know.
Look, I mean, can we just say Eddie seems like he really, really likes you. He wouldn't be reaching out through a radio station unless he really felt a genuine connection.
He just wants to know what he did wrong.
We promise we wouldn't judge you for it at all, no matter how embarrassing it is. We've literally heard everything
We
on
can make
this
Brooke
show.
say something more embarrassing after.
Yeah. I've lived a very humiliating life.
Okay, but, like, you guys have to promise you'll never tell him this.
Okay, tell him.
You
Okay.
won't tell him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I promise we will not say anything.
I hate
Nothing
that
comes
word.
out of our
Down
mouths.
honor.
hate
Yep.
when we
And
do
yep.
that.
Cross my heart.
All right, let's not lay it on too thick, okay?
What's going on?
Did he tell you about his dog?
Yeah, that he had his little dog named Mo.
Your mom.
He mentioned that you were a little bit afraid of dogs.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
I was trying my best.
Good.
We were hanging out and just watching a TV show, and then Mo jumped up on my lap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cute.
God, this is so embarrassing. And my body just reacted involuntarily.
What do you mean?
Your body.
What?
Like you got scared?
I peed a little bit.
Oh, sweet girl.
Oh, wait, you peed your pants?
Wait. Sorry, we don't mean to laugh. We don't mean to laugh.
I do. What?
Oh, that's funny.
I know. It's horrible. And I was just like, I was mortified.
So you.
So how wet were you?
Well,
that's not a question you ask a lady,
yeah.
Brooke.
Dude, I have a best friend, honest to God. She pees her pants all over the
I have a
place.
friend too.
Wait a minute, this is
She'll call me from a dressing room. She was at a modeling thing one time and was like,
No.
Brooke, you'll never believe
no.
this. I just wet myself. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in the dressing room.
This is a thing?
okay. I know
Usually
Brooke
from
doesn't
last-
always keep the best company, so it might not be the best.
She's
comparison.
really great. She really is.
So, okay, I could see you'd be a little bit embarrassed by that. What,
Yes.
Did he know that?
No, I ended up asking Eddie to, like, if I could have another drink.
Yeah.
And once he went to the kitchen, I looked up. I saw there was a mark on the cushion.
Oh, no.
No, you
Oh,
Girl,
soaked
it's
through?
fine.
It was that bad.
So I just, like, I didn't know what to do. And I just flipped it over.
The drink.
And I just, the cushion.
Oh, the couch cushion.
Oh, I
Smart.
totally would have spilled the drink and been
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
what I
no.
thought this was going.
Oh,
Yeah.
smart too.
In hindsight,
She asked for
yeah.
a drink. That's what I thought.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No shit, that was just for her embarrassment.
So you tried to hide the evidence.
Yes, and I was just like, I'm sorry, I have to go. And I'm still so embarrassed.
Oh, girl.
Oh.
You do
I
not.
feel bad.
You do not have to be embarrassed
The
by
dog
that.
jumped on
If
you.
if
Yeah.
anybody should be
That's
embarrassed,
true.
it's me for forgetting to tell you that Eddie's on the other line listening to this
Oh,
conversation
Jeff.
right now.
What?
That's my bad. I'm very,
Wait,
very
what?
embarrassed.
You could
Yeah.
add a
He's
little
on
more
the
remorse
phone?
in your voice, Jeff.
Oh, my
But
God.
hey, we live up to our promise. We didn't say anything to Eddie. That all came out of your mouth.
It's fine. I guarantee you he thinks this is funny.
Well, let's
How
not
do you
guarantee anything.
Okay.
Eddie, are you,
Make her feel better.
Eddie, are you there?
Hey, yeah. How's it going?
See? Eddie.
Seems happy.
Make her feel better, Eddie.
my God.
listen, Samantha, listen, you don't have to be embarrassed. I'm glad I know now that I have to go home and
I'm so
wash
sorry
my
to say
cushions.
something. Oh, my God.
No, but seriously, like, it wasn't fair of me to not tell you that I have a dog. So I, like, set you up to be in that situation. So I feel bad because you obviously, you shouldn't have been so embarrassed. Like, you could have just like, told me, we could have laughed about it. Like, it's not a big deal.
Aw.
And, like, you probably couldn't tell, thankfully, but, like, that couch has so many stains from other things.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well,
Gross.
It needed washed anyways.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you didn't look at my dining room chairs. They are way worse.
okay.
Ew.
Wait, I'm
Eddie,
impressed you have a
no.
dining room and chairs.
Maybe stop saying
Wait,
things
good
like
for a
that.
guy.
Eddie. I think we've
Did
done
you
our
hear-
job. We've made her
Don't
feel better.
one-up
It
her
didn't-
like, you just see my bed. It's
Yeah.
a water bed.
It just
Okay.
impressed Alexis.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys
I
are
wouldn't expect better
listening.
from a guy.
Alexis was like, did you say dining room
Yeah.
chairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, wait, do you feel better, Samantha?
I mean, I guess. I'm sorry I didn't say anything.
Oh.
It's really, seriously, it's not a big deal. You should not be, like, dwelling on this.
So look at
Okay.
he'll
Well-
pee his pants just to make you feel better,
Oh,
right?
wait a
That's
minute.
Eddie?
hot.
Yeah.
If that's what it'll take.
Hey, a pee pants couple. Look what we've done.
I mean, a guy who's willing to do that for you, Samantha, you can't let him get away. You got to go out with him one more time.
It's
And we
true.
would pay for that second date. You can do it somewhere where there's no dogs anywhere around or somewhere rustic.
Ah.
That's the important thing, as long as it's
Yeah.
a rustic location. What do you think, Samantha?
Well, I don't know about rustic, but
Well, I do, but go ahead.
I mean, Eddie, if we do end up hanging out, my face is going to be beet red if we hang out for like the first 30 minutes.
Oh.
Well, I'll think of my most embarrassing story and share it with you.
Aw,
Oh,
see, that's cute.
Okay.
There we
And then
go.
on your guys' first anniversary, you can get her a set of Depends.
So,
I love it.
is that a yes, Samantha? You're going to see him one more time?
Yes.
Oh,
Yay!
All right.
Oh, I just peed a little with excitement.
It's just old age, Brooke. That's just what happens.
Oh, man.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. It's the big question you ask yourself at the end of a really great first hangout.
Aw.
What is it?
Do I go in for the kiss? Or do I bring out the olive oil?
What?
Hey, Jeffrey,
That's what
I like
happens
it.
at the end of your
Yeah,
first
let's get right to the good
dates.
stuff.
My
And
God.
it's not extra virgin.
Well,
Oh.
one of our listeners got to that crucial moment in the night, but she hesitated.
With the
Wait,
olive oil?
kiss.
Or?
No, with the kiss.
Yeah.
Not
okay.
because she was unsure of her feelings. She definitely wanted to. But somebody else was staring at her right at that moment.
Oh.
What the heck?
Was it me?
Oh,
What?
no.
Was it?
I do like to watch, but
Did you have olive oil in hand?
I should have brought it. It wasn't me. You're going to find
Okay.
out
Oh, thank
who
God.
and what happened in your brand new second date update right after this. Brooke, in your dating life, you ever
Yeah.
tricycle it before?
I don't think so, but I don't know what that is, so
Oh.
maybe I shouldn't answer.
I mean, brought a third wheel, made it a tricycle.
Oh. Wait, are
ever do that?
are we clothed or are we not clothed?
Whoa, what?
I'm not talking about in the bedroom, Brooke. I'm just
Oh.
talking about, you ever bring a third person on a date?
I was going to say yes, but no.
Oh.
Yes, but no.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I'm wondering, can it still be romantic when you bring a third along on a date?
Romantic?
No.
No, it's a chill vibe.
Oh, well,
No.
that's not boding well for one of our listeners, Tracy,
Oh.
who says she pulled a tricycle for her first date.
Uh-oh.
And surprise, surprise, tricycle is now back to a bicycle because the guy is not responding.
Oh.
I guess it's a
But
unicycle then.
Yeah, no, she still has the other wheel.
Yeah.
It's just not the
Yeah.
wheel she wants to be romantic with,
Got
it sounds
it.
like.
It's kind of
yeah,
wonky wheel
Little
now.
flat tire.
Tracy, welcome to the show, to the bike shop.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, man. So wait, I have to know, what was going through your head? Why would you bring someone else on your date?
Okay. Well, first, the setup of everything, right? So the guy that I met, his name's Rob, and we met on a dating app.
Okay.
We've been asking everybody if they meet a person through an app or through a dating website to tell us a little bit about their profile. Could you pull it up and give us the dirt on him?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So,
What is that?
Bio shouldn't be the dirt. It
Okay.
should just be like
The juice,
There you go. Maybe that's better.
the tea.
Even
not
then,
really
it-
tea,
it's
it's-
like he wrote it about himself, so I don't think that there's going to be any gossip
Air
in there.
for their
The
tires.
deets.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Give us the words that he wrote.
There it is,
Right.
Jeff.
okay, so the words he wrote was that he loves great food and new
Great? Or did you
Great.
say grape?
Yeah.
Like grape flavor?
I heard gray,
Great.
Oh.
which is
Great.
gross.
Okay, she said great food.
Oh,
Okay, good.
okay.
Okay.
So then you see this picture of him and he's roller skating. So I had
that's
commented
cute.
and I was like, that looks like fun. And
Mhm.
he followed up with, you want to go?
Oh,
Okay.
is that what you did on your date then?
That was our first date.
Cute.
Oh, okay.
fun.
That's nice.
Oh,
so,
my
how does a
God.
third person get involved in this?
Okay. So on the day of our date, one of my really good friends, Rebecca, she texted me and she said that she and her boyfriend broke up.
Oh.
Oh, no.
And
Sorry.
So you're
I
going to
felt
bring
really
a
bad.
sad girl on the date?
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to be there for her. And so, like,
It could work in your
I-
favor, though, because now you look really, really good compared to your really, really sad friend.
No.
No?
I'm with you guys. I was thinking it's not a good idea and I should just cancel the date.
Right.
Yeah, it's bad timing.
It's just reschedule.
Yeah.
But that
Did-
doesn't look good because then the guy's like, oh, so your friends are more important than me?
Well,
They are.
Yeah.
Right.
It's-
Yeah.
They haven't even met in person.
Red flag.
Jeff,
I want you to drop all your friends before you come out with me.
if you're friends with Jeff in real life and
Okay.
you're listening, you are
Yeah.
droppable at the drop of a dime.
So-
if you really love me.
Wait, did you tell him what was going on? Did you explain to
Yeah.
What's his name
Yeah.
again? I'm sorry.
His name's Rob. Yeah.
Rob.
So I ended up texting Rob and I was like, here's the situation. And he's like, well, you know what would cheer her up? Roller skating.
Oh, so it was his
Oh,
idea.
he was into it.
Makes it
Okay.
kind of better.
Hey,
Yeah,
Rob sounds like
totally.
a good guy. Sure. So how did it go?
I thought we had fun, you know. We were hanging out, having the fries and the little food area, like Cokes. It felt like being kids all over again.
So,
wait,
all
was-
three of you were together during the whole date, or did you and
Yep.
Rob have alone time? And
Oh.
Not really.
Okay.
no?
Okay, so
all
it's
a
more of
group?
like a hangout than like a date. Did your friend like make it awkward at all?
I mean, I didn't feel like it was really awkward.
Right, because she's
Yeah.
your best friend. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
She-
if there's any awkwardness, you probably would have picked it up. Like,
Mm.
oh, he seemed awkward or something.
So she was in a good
Sure.
mood the entire time that you were together.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Mostly.
mean,
Oh.
crying.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, she didn't break out crying.
Okay, good.
Okay, but I'm wondering, is there any time during the date where you left Rob and your friend alone?
What?
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
mean,
I'm just
why?
wondering, like, that could leave the
You're thinking that
possibility
too?
open to
Well, I
some
mean,
swoopage.
After
Yeah.
a breakup, you go for your
Oh.
rebound. Usually the first single guy just...
Yeah, but
Dang,
not the
that's
guy
so
that's
petty.
out with your friend.
I don't
In
know.
front
of
of
her.
Brooke, we do a
Wow.
lot of these second date updates, and weird stuff like this happens where friends swoop in on friends' people.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my God,
wow.
but that's like her best friend.
That's
that would
messed
be
up.
so
God, no.
bad.
But she's a very sad best friend in a very low
Okay.
place in her life. You don't know what can happen. Were they ever
Vulnerable.
alone together, just the two of them?
I did leave them alone to grab drinks at one point, but like, no, there's no way.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Has she ever cheated in previous relationships? Tried to steal a guy from you before?
Oh,
These
man,
aren't
no.
just, I'm
No.
examining the
Or
possibilities.
don't blame her. What if he went and made a move on her?
I
think
could
I'm
see-
starting to learn what kind of friend you really are, Jeff, and I'm worried about taking you out with me and my husband ever.
Well, unless you drop all of your friends first, then I'm never coming over.
I feel like we're bagging and assuming
So-
your friend is awful.
It could be that it was totally innocent and normal, but I'm just trying to examine this from all angles because
Sure.
we don't know why he's not calling you back.
Yes.
Okay, so what was the end, like, what was the end of the night like?
Okay, so we get to the end of the date, and I felt like it was going to be weird to kiss him in front of her, so
Yeah.
I ended up giving him a hug.
Oh,
And
you didn't just
she
ask her to
did too.
turn around for a second?
Close your eyes.
Just close your eyes for like 10 seconds.
Like
We got to do this.
earmuffs.
Yeah, earmuffs, eye muffs.
When I got home, I did the whole, like, texting him, like, it was really great meeting you, would love to hang out again, and he said he would too, and now it's been 6 days.
Oh.
6 days.
Hey, I mean, okay, the one benefit of having your best friend there is she could get a take on the situation. What does she
Right.
think? What does she think went wrong?
I mean, she's still kind of shaken up by her breakup, so it's a little hard to get anything else from her, but
Oh.
I mean, she thought it went okay.
Oh, she thought it went okay. Huh.
Maybe,
Oh, that's
maybe
good.
too okay.
Yeah, okay for her is
That's
what
what
Jeff
I'm
is
thinking.
thinking.
We'll find out though.
She's like, it went great. He's a good kisser.
Yeah. We're going to find out because we're going to call Rob here in just a second. We'll try and get you your second date update right after this. All right?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. If you're just joining us, Tracy brought a third wheel on her date with Rob, and they all went roller skating together. Now, skates have 4 wheels.
Oh, interesting.
So 3 times 4 makes this the first 12-wheel date that we've ever done. Most wheels for a second date
I
ever.
don't get it.
I don't
but-
either.
Actually, no, you know what? That's not true because we actually had that drifter on who drove a 16-wheeler.
Oh.
But I think
Yeah.
he's locked up now. So this is the most wheels on a date with a currently active, unincarcerated person.
I feel like I
Wow.
need to like write these notes
Yeah,
down
can we
of
just stick
wheels.
with 3?
Yeah.
Tracy, how does that make you feel? You have the most wheels on a date we've ever had on the show.
I mean, I guess I'm honored.
She's like, I feel like I'm battling a word problem in Algebra 1 all over again.
Yes.
What I'm trying to say is there was some sort of romantic connection there, we think.
Yeah, and so does her friend who came along.
That's
I mean, it was his idea to invite her sad friend with them.
Which
Right.
makes it way better.
Yeah. I mean, it does. That's a benefit.
And just to be clear, her friend does have a name, Brooke.
I forget it.
It's Rebecca,
Rebecca.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
not the sad friend. But
I still like sad friend.
anyway,
Yeah.
we're not
She
so much
wouldn't.
focused on your friend. We're focusing on Rob here and trying to figure out why he's not calling you back after 6 days.
Yeah, that's just a lot, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's half as many wheels as was on the
No.
date.
Oh, that's good math. That is quick. You did go to private school.
I did.
Yeah.
Paid off for this
Yeah.
for this one moment on the
This is what
radio.
you've been preparing for.
So, Tracy, you ready to call Rob?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going to actually call him for you. So here we go. I'll dial his number.
Hello?
Hey, is this Rob?
Yeah, what's going on? Who's this?
Hey, this is Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. How'd you like to be on a second date update with us today?
Hey! Congratulations, Rob.
I like when you ask.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like you won
You're the
something.
chosen one.
I mean, I know you guys. Sure, why not?
Hey,
Oh,
there
that's
we
cool.
go.
Thanks for listening,
Yeah.
Rob. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you've heard the second date updates, then you know that we're calling because you went out with somebody recently. Actually, 2 people in your case.
Oh my God.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
A little roller skating date.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? I mean,
Well, we'd like to get some answers from you because Tracy is the one who reached out to us, and she says it's been 6 days, and you've been kind of quiet, not really pursuing anything with her afterwards, and she's wondering what's going on.
holy cow. This is wild. This is just wild.
Okay, well, I mean,
She said she had a really good time with you.
Yeah, we did have a good time. It was a great time. We went roller skating.
and she even said it was your idea to invite her friend who had just broken up and was sad, and because originally she was going to cancel the date, and you're like, no, just bring her along roller skating with us.
Yeah, I mean, I felt bad. She seemed to want to be there for her friend. I didn't want to cancel. I was just looking to have a good time.
That's a good. That's a
Yeah.
green flag
It's really
in
nice
the
of you.
world
Very
of
much
dating.
a green flag.
On both sides, right?
Yeah.
On her side for like caring, and on your side too.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
What's the problem over there?
Nothing. There wasn't a problem. It's just.
Why aren't you texting her back?
I don't know. I've just been. Oh, it's so complicated. I've just been busy. That's all. I've just been-
Complicated.
Busy.
Are you?
Busy
Yeah.
is what everyone says when they don't want to tell you the truth.
No.
What's really happening.
Complicated
No.
is what people say when they're already in a relationship. Are
Which is
you?
true, yeah.
Are you in a relationship already?
Are you busy
No.
and complicated?
No, I'm not in a relationship. I just, it's only been 6 days. I've just been a little busy. I've had some
Man.
things going on, and I've had to do some things that.
You're being so general here, Rob.
Yeah, I don't
Very
buy
vague.
it.
I just have to ask this because anytime a third person gets involved in these dates,
Jeff's
sometimes
gonna bring it up again.
Well, I
Let's
think it's
just
valid
ask
at
it.
this
I wanna
point.
he's
know
saying
the
he's
answer.
busy.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a little vibe that happens between you and the third person. And so I'm just going to ask straight up, like no judgment, but
Yeah.
was there maybe any interest there with Tracy's friend? Have you
Sad
and her
girl?
stayed in touch or had anything happen? I'd really like 100% honesty here.
Oh my God, this is so awkward.
Oh my God, the answer's yes.
No,
no.
listen,
Dude.
I have absolutely 100% no interest in Rebecca at all.
Okay, that's
So
good.
wait, you're not interested in Rebecca and you're not interested in Tracy.
No, it's not like that. If I'm being completely honest, I have hung out with Rebecca.
Oh,
What?
Whoa.
Wait, in the last 6 days?
Yes, but it's not what you think.
Dude, I guarantee you Tracy has
Oh my
no
God.
idea that you've been hanging out secretly with Rebecca.
No, that was the whole point. We couldn't let her know at all.
Why?
Yeah, because she would probably be upset.
Why are you hanging out with her
Yeah.
friend? Why is her
Oh.
friend hanging out with you is the better question.
And
Yeah.
at least break it off with her officially first and say, I'm not interested, Tracy. I've moved on. And then maybe.
Yeah,
a
in
crappy
fact, don't just
friend.
say it to us. Say it to Tracy directly, who's been on the other line listening the whole time, and now you're going to have to talk to her,
Oh man.
Yeah, Rob, what the hell is going on?
I shouldn't be the one on the phone right now. It should be Rebecca.
No,
I don't want to.
I
I don't
mean,
want to ruin
Oh.
anything. I don't.
Ruin
What do you mean you
anything.
don't want to ruin it? Ruining things with me or her?
Valid.
I'm
You're putting
so
me in a
confused.
position where I'm
Like,
just going to have to
what-
completely open up and be honest, 100% on that.
Be honest.
You're not going to like it.
That's what Jeffrey asked
It's
earlier.
Yeah,
not
you
the
did.
worst thing in the world to be open and
I'd
honest.
rip off the Band-Aid, man. What's going on here?
All right. You know when we were roller skating and you went to go get us some Cokes, and Rebecca and I were sitting chatting, waiting for you to come back,
Yeah.
and
Right?
she
Called it.
she told me
You did.
that your birthday is coming up, and she got you this really nice gift, which at this point I'm just going to say it because you put me in this position, so I might as well just come out and say it. She got you a really nice electric bike.
Electric bike?
And
Oh.
yes,
Oh, we're now up to a 14-wheel date at this point.
Hey.
You're still counting.
Pushing math.
Wait, what
My
does that
limits.
have to do with you and Rebecca, though,
So-
Rob?
Let me
Yeah.
explain.
What?
Let me explain. She's been trying to assemble it and put it together, and she was saying she's having a really hard time. She doesn't think that she can get it done by your birthday. And so
Right.
I offered to come by and help put it together because I'm like handling
my
stuff
God.
like that.
Oh, you're actually being nice.
So wait, you're not using air quotes when you say you're putting together the bike?
No, I actually went over and I tried to assemble it, but this thing on the box, it said some assembly required. This thing I'm having to build from scratch. There's not some assembly required. It's
Oh.
full on assembly.
Oh,
So-
my gosh.
Tracy, what do you think about that? Do you believe
I mean,
her?
that sounds really intense, and oh my God, I feel like a fool now. Like
Oh, so you believe him?
I do. Rob, I thought we had a connection. So when I thought that you were hanging out with my best friend, it just, I was so confused.
Even if he was building the bicycle naked, you still believe him? Because it could get hot when you build the bike.
Yeah, true.
Is that a kickstand?
You're just happy to see me.
No, everybody's clothes were on. Okay, it was nothing like that.
Oh, okay, on the floor, yeah.
I mean, even if you have doubt, you have to get a bike now for your birthday. That's an
a nice bike.
expensive gift.
Why can't men multitask? All you had to do was send a text this week. Yeah.
Good point, Alexis.
I've just been so trying to keep this in. Like I've been afraid to see her because I don't want to accidentally let something out.
Ruin the surprise.
Yeah.
And it's been 6 days, and because of Rebecca's breakup, like they're always hanging out, and the times that I maybe could have, I'm over there trying to put together a stupid freaking electronic, machine.
Don't hate on her gift like that.
Yeah.
I can see how people could relate because that just feels wrong when you're at her friend's house. Even if you're doing nothing, it's like you're just in a situation, and I can kind of see why you're avoiding her in that sense now.
So you like Tracy?
I do. I totally do.
Wow. My observation is Rob has actually turned out even sweeter than we originally thought he could be.
Actually, yeah.
Rob,
Good point.
you might be the purest heart we've ever had on this show, and we would love to
I
send
love how we
you.
attacked him originally. You're a monster. You were at her house.
We don't see green flags much.
No.
We were wrong, Rob, and to make up for it, we'd love to send you and Tracy out on another date, and we'll pay for it
Without Rebecca.
if that's
That would-
okay.
That would be nice. I would really love to go on another date, maybe sometime next week.
That's cute.
Tracy, is that cool with you?
Yes.
No
yes.
wheels attached?
No wheels, no 14, nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
that is so cute. You guys are
Congratulations,
so
You got another
cute.
date.
Awesome.
And Tracy, if it doesn't go well, we can always hook you up with that drifter who drives the 16-wheeler.
Oh, yeah.
I think his parole's coming up soon. The so-called love experts are always saying the best relationships are based on things like trust and communication,
I think they're right, Jeffrey.
intimacy.
Yeah, great.
But for some reason, they never bring up fear.
What? Fear should not be a cornerstone of your relationship.
I mean, a tiny bit of fear.
We're
It could be
constantly
romantic. Not being afraid of your partner, but having a shared scary moment to bond over and build upon.
Okay.
Because that's
Maybe.
exactly what brought two of our listeners together for a memorable second date phone call. And not only did it work, but they're actually back again to give us an update on their blossoming fear-based relationship.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
So let's try and normalize fear in relationships with a
Okay.
brand new second date update.
Maybe
We're
we
gonna
could
do it.
say it a different way.
No, I think I said it
coming out
perfect.
weird.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it next. Do traumatic experiences really bond people closer together? I think they do.
Yeah. I mean,
Which is why I constantly try to traumatize our listeners
ah,
every single day.
it's working, Jeff.
Yeah.
It's working.
That way they feel closer to us and they keep on listening and become attached in an almost unhealthy way.
Oh, you're so nice.
Yeah.
Jeff.
That's my goal for the fans of this show.
I hope you're traumatized out there.
Because we love you. And one of our listeners says she went through a dramatic experience recently, and I can't wait to hear what that was. So, Nicole, welcome to the show. And is the dramatic experience listening to us in the morning? Is that what you're talking about?
No, that
Oh.
always brightens my day, actually.
I was
then
hoping you would just
we're not doing our jobs then.
I just wanted you to scream in response to Jeffrey just there. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's what we want.
Now, so tell us about the guy that you ended up meeting during this traumatic experience. What happened?
Totally what happened.
Well, it kind of feels cliche, like something from a sitcom. I don't know. We actually got stuck in an elevator together, like one of those parking garage elevators up to a business.
Oh, good. It was up to a business because the public ones kind of smell like urine. Not as sexy.
And the elevator stopped by itself, or did you hit like a button and make it stop because you noticed he was cute?
Oh, emergency.
Oh, no.
That's a good idea.
No,
Break the glass.
I didn't. I was no. It just stopped on itself.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
How were you
It's
feeling
scary.
when that happened?
You know, it was not fun. I mean, at first I was just like, okay, it's a little hiccup, but then it just stayed not moving.
Oh, no.
Oh.
How long were you in there?
It was like close to 40 minutes all told.
Oh.
That's a long time.
I mean, I don't really consider myself claustrophobic, but those parking garage elevators, they're pretty small.
Yeah.
Totally. Was it just you and him in the elevator, or were other people in there too?
No, it was just us two.
Okay.
So you're like, at least a hot gentleman is in here with me.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what was the guy's name that you were stuck with?
Oh, yeah.
His name was Sean.
Okay. And how was Sean doing? Was he also pretty scared?
No, he seemed really chill about it, super calm.
Yeah.
And he just kind of like introduced himself and was like, this happens to me all the time. You just push the call button and wait for help.
That's kind of a weird thing to say to somebody.
It happens to me all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite possible he just said that to try to make me feel better because he could see the panic on my face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he seemed like a cool person too then.
Yeah, and so he just started asking me about, like, where do you live? And, is family close? Tell me about your siblings. We just kind of...
Did he use
I
that
see.
sing-song voice the whole time too?
Yeah.
Totally. Yes, sing song just like that.
That's a better idea than what I had in my head. Like, where do you live?
Yeah. Tell me about your
How
family.
close is your family to you? Would anybody miss you if you were gone?
Not the time for
Not a horror film,
No,
Jeff.
it sounds like he was being like just trying to help you relax a little bit and think about something besides the fact that you're
Better
stuck
than
in a
someone
small space.
panicking.
Yeah, totally.
Well, and you have a guy who's like asking you questions, interested in learning about you too. Like, were you guys able to actually kind of hit it off?
Well, when the elevator finally did start moving, as we stepped out, he asked me for my phone number.
Oh,
Oh.
that's good.
That's not necessary.
Right? And we texted the next couple of days back and forth, just laughing about the situation. And
Did he ask you out finally?
no, he never actually did. But I did say, we should go to a restaurant sometime without an elevator,
That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
What was his response?
Just nothing. Just he's
Oh.
totally ghosted me since then.
Oh, dang.
Ouch.
Well, maybe he just didn't see it the same way. Did you find out? Is he single?
No, I didn't get any relationship details from him. I just assumed he was single at the time because he asked for my number. But
Girl, you had 40 minutes to check out and see if there was a ring. You guys were stuck in there.
so single-minded focused on one, the situation, and then two, just trying not to freak out.
Yeah. When most people go into survival mode, they're not checking to see if they have like an engagement ring on
Are we in
people's fingers.
survival mode in an elevator?
Well,
When you're
she
stuck,
was when you're
okay,
scared like
okay.
that.
Panicking.
All right.
I think that is Brooke's survival mode.
I know.
Oh my God, we're gonna die. Who here's not married? And wants to hook up?
Who can I make out with? But you know what? We're gonna. This is weird that he hasn't talked to you. We're gonna play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Sean for you. There's a chance that he might actually be stuck in another elevator because he says it happens to him all the time.
That's a good point.
Maybe he's been
we'll
in there
save
for
him.
a whole week. And
Oh, my God.
We're gonna be the heroes, but we'll find out in just a minute when we do your second date update right after this. Okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right. Hold on.
You're in the middle of a second date update, and we're going to find out how the couple is doing right after you hear part 2.
One of our listeners, Nicole, got stuck with a guy in an elevator, and we're about to call that guy.
Oh boy.
But she's lucky that she wasn't stuck in an elevator with me. Because
Why?
I'd be taking out ceiling tiles, punching a hole right through the top of it, and then telling Nicole, hop on my back, girl. We're climbing this cable to freedom. And afterwards, as we're standing on the rooftop and the helicopter's about to land and take me off to Antarctica,
Helicopter.
Nicole says, but wait, I don't have your phone number yet.
No.
And that's when I turn around and I toss her a wink and I say, yeah, you do. Check your contacts. It's under Mr. Mystery.
Ooh,
I
Jeffrey.
slipped it out of your pocket between floors 17 and 18. Don't be a stranger, kid. Boom.
And
You're
then
still
fly
talking?
away.
Like, you talked for so long to
In the
her.
That's right.
helicopter.
For some reason, the building would have exploded as you take off in the helicopter.
Okay,
too.
I think
Happens every time.
Sean is the real hero here, Jeffrey.
Oh, okay.
Or Mr. Mystery. I'm
Thank you.
sorry.
Yeah.
Who's not
Technically.
very mysterious.
Well, how optimistic are we here, Nicole?
I mean, I feel optimistic. We were totally engaged, and he.
Oh, don't use that word when we talk to him. Yeah, might freak him out.
I mean, I know you're optimistic, but may I remind you, he hasn't called or texted back in close to a week?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Wait a reminder.
Yeah.
So let's pull the fire alarm in the building and call this guy. Here we go.
Promise anything.
I am not buying tickets to this movie.
All right, here we go. Let's call Sean and see what he has to say.
Hello?
Hey, are we talking to Sean?
Yeah, this is Sean. Who's this?
This is Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, but some know me as Mr. Mystery.
We're still doing this.
Okay.
Sorry to bug you, brother.
Yeah. Don't want to waste your time or anything here, but one of our listeners has been trying to get a hold of you for like a week now. So we're hoping to connect you two.
Who are you talking about?
It's a woman that you got stuck in an elevator with not too long ago named Nicole.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we do this thing called a second date update. That's what this is. Technically, this wasn't a date, but Nicole was very grateful for what you did for her while you were stuck in the elevator together.
So why am I on the radio?
Well, she thought maybe you guys had something, like you could, there was potential there.
Mm-hmm.
Did she read that right?
Maybe initially, but like not really. I mean,
Oh.
Can I ask you, did you find her attractive at all?
Yeah, she's cute. This isn't like a superficial thing. She just, the more we were in there, she just started confessing things, and it was just too much.
Oh.
It was a lot.
Huh.
Oh, it's not like her deathbed. Save those.
Oh, that's
she
what
may-
you're thinking, Alexis.
She may have felt that way.
Oh, she
Yeah, I
said
mean-
she was sharing memories with him.
What do you mean confessions?
I don't know. It's her deal. I don't want to air out her stuff on the radio.
Okay. Well, that's
Understandable.
nice of you.
Yeah.
But like, you don't have to tell us the worst stuff that she said. It could be something even little that struck you as being a little bit odd, because she knows by doing this segment she might hear something that's a little bit embarrassing.
That's fair. I mean, she did call you. Something about when she was little, she took an extra piece of pie at Thanksgiving when her grandma wasn't looking, and like her grandma really wanted that piece of pie.
Oh.
It was like a confessional.
Oh.
That's cute, though.
That's
That's
not-
not.
I didn't realize she was such a bad person. My God.
No wonder you're not calling her back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where it started.
Oh, there's
That
more?
just sounds like a cute memory. Like,
Yeah, like started from kid stuff and then like went progressively older. Like she was in middle school and she made fun of a kid at school that wore sweatpants and called him Sweaty Scotty.
oh,
Oh.
so she was a
I think it was
bully?
Sweaty Scotty. Yeah, it was something like that.
I mean, it is pretty
Okay,
clever.
I really can't hear anymore. That we need to stop here.
Oh.
Oh, God. Okay.
So she's on the line.
We have a
Yeah.
confession.
Not a
Yeah,
good look.
Sean, that's kind of how this works. We usually have them waiting and we call them in when it's the right time.
Usually.
Well, I can't. No, we're not gonna share anime. No.
Oh, you don't want us to hear the other things
Like,
he was going to
I'm,
say?
you just feel bad about Sweaty Scotty because
We all do.
Yeah, I mean, it's been on my conscience, and I just don't need anything else aired right now.
Okay.
But more importantly, I'm confused, Sean. You're not calling me back because I was sharing weird stories. What was I annoying you with them, or?
It felt like you might have boundary issues.
Oh, that's well said.
Boundary issues.
what does that mean?
Profound.
Like, she doesn't know what not to share? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and like I don't really know you, but you also led with like the worst aspects of yourself, according to you.
If you think taking pie at Thanksgiving is like the worst aspect
know.
of somebody, it's pretty heavy.
Oh, do you want me to share more, or was that enough? Was Sweaty Scotty enough?
I mean, I kind of want you to share more.
It
It doesn't sound that bad.
Because we could talk about the time she sideswiped a parked car and just didn't leave a note. We could talk about that.
Let's not call out people for that.
Yeah. Sean, if that's how you felt about her and all those confessions turned you off, then why did you ask for her number?
That's what I want to know.
I was worried about her. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. I'm not a monster.
Not a monster like she is.
But I don't understand. And like, why did you keep texting me? I mean, it was more than just, hey, you okay? It was like 3 days of text.
I think that's what it really is, Sean. You actually like her more than you realize.
I did hear you. You said you thought it was cute.
Oh, he did tell us that.
I did ask you that, and you said you thought she was attractive.
I don't see how that's relevant to her sideswiping cars and calling people names.
Well, the hotter you
my
are, the more you can get
God.
away with stuff like that.
No, it's that she felt remorseful. That's why she was telling you these things.
Yeah.
It's not like she was like some crazy that didn't feel bad about it. We've all done bad things.
Absolutely, Brooke.
Yes, I agree. It's just you generally find out about those things like later after you got to know a person.
Yeah, but now it's all on the table. Isn't
Yeah.
it better to have all this information? If this is as bad as it gets.
Does it get worse?
I mean, I made out with the mailroom guy at the company holiday party one year, and
That's awesome.
That's not bad.
I mean, why are we talking about all the old stories from Nicole's past when what we really need to be focusing on is the two of you
Future.
and the relationship I can see forming between you guys.
At least you guys are really good communicators.
And just for the record, I mean, it was an extraordinary circumstance. I was a little panicky. I'm sure I overshared things that would never normally happen on a first date.
Yeah.
Sean, I think you need to go and share these stories during a real first date.
Well, send them to church. They can go to a confessional.
Yeah.
Down the road, it's a really funny story that could be cute.
Yeah.
Or you say no and you traumatize her even more, and this is a horrible memory that haunts her forever
don't
that she's going to
kill me.
unload onto some other guy that she gets stuck in an elevator with.
Stop, Jeff.
You want to traumatize her, Sean? Is that what you want to do? You're putting her in an
Sean.
elevator and you're hitting the panic button right now if you say no.
Sean, there's no pressure here, but we really would like to see you guys go out again. Don't listen to Jeff.
Or else.
It's better to be with someone that overshares than doesn't share at all.
True.
Yeah, no
You know?
secrets.
They both have, yeah.
What do you think, Sean?
I'm in. Let's do it.
He's
Yay!
in.
All right.
That's cute. You guys are going to be cute. So what terrible memory are you going to share with her, Sean, to make her feel better?
No, I'm under no obligation to do this. Absolutely not.
Looks like we should do a three-way call with the mailroom guy. Let's make this interesting.
Now we're getting spicy.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Honestly, I wasn't sure if those two would actually meet up again, but look at this. Sean and Nicole are back on the phone today. And Sean, you actually put your concerns aside and met up with Nicole?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
Good for you.
That's so big of you, Sean. So big of you.
How'd it go?
Well, we went on a second date provided by you guys, so
Yeah,
thank you very much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
You'll pay us back soon. Go ahead.
No, we don't make them pay us back, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
But they do have to tip on their own. I
Yeah.
always worry that our couples aren't tipping and giving us a bad name, but that's an aside.
How did date 2 go?
It went great. We really hit it off. It was really good.
Okay, so she's on the phone. Does that mean you guys are...
why did you guys want to update us?
Well, after about a month, I decided, like for our 1 month anniversary, I wanted to surprise her.
Oh, God. Okay.
Aw.
Why is it bad?
We're celebrating the month.
Surprises.
I mean, it's a 4-week anniversary, but that's cute.
Oh, you don't need an excuse.
What happened for the 1 month
Yeah,
surprise?
what was the surprise?
Well, I took her back to the elevator where we were trapped together.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, why?
To give her PTSD.
Oh my God, Sean, I need to take over. You're doing such a bad job of telling this story.
Yes, thank you, Nicole.
Yeah,
What
tell
happened?
us.
So he just loads me in the car and says, I've got the surprise for you. Like, I have no idea what was happening. And he pulls into the parking garage where we met and leads me to the elevator. I'm like, what? The doors ding open and inside there are like 2 tiny little chairs and a little like picnic table.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
That's actually really cute.
Love it.
Yeah, and he had packed like cocktails in a shaker, and we just like rode the elevator up and down.
Oh my God.
Oh, you should have hit the emergency stop and just say, okay, we got 10 minutes till the
Yeah.
fire department shows up.
Did strangers get on the elevator with you guys?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, people were like, they needed to use the elevator, and we got a lot of weird looks.
Oh, I would love it. I would love going into an elevator in the middle of a date. That would be so cute.
So things are good now. You guys are like full on in it. What are we at now? A couple months?
Yeah. Like a little over a couple months, right?
All right.
Yeah. We're going strong,
If things keep going the way that they're going, then Sean, maybe you can propose to her inside that elevator one day.
That is so fast, Jeffrey.
It's going to be tough to fit the whole wedding in there.
Yeah, maybe you'll conceive in that elevator. Every single major life moment happens in that elevator.
Gross.
We're happy for you two. Keep us updated, all right?
Thank you, guys.
Oh, my God. And post us in any pics you had of the elevator date. That's so cute. Tag us, I mean. I love it.
There's a lot of unwritten rules about how to properly behave in a movie theater. Like, for example, put your phone on silent.
Yeah, please.
No talking once the previews start. And whatever you do, never, ever try to sneak in some old seafood inside your purse.
Oh,
No.
God.
I'm specifically looking at you, Brooke.
Yeah, I can see Brooke being like,
Nobody wants to smell your crock pot of oyster chili. Okay?
But if you tasted it, I feel like you...
No, I know Mama's
please.
trying to save money, but good God, spare us the pain,
Brooke
please.
has a handful of steamed clams.
With butter.
It's too much. It's too much. You know, with the movie theater butter,
Yeah.
just pouring it in.
Savoring it.
Oh, God.
Man.
Well, one of our listeners thinks he may have accidentally ruined his entire date because of what he did in the movie theater.
Uh-oh, he brought in mollusks?
No, it's not anything that's specifically banned. It has nothing to do with seafood, but it's also not a great look either.
Okay.
You're going to find out what happened in your second date update next. We all have unique things that we find attractive in other people. Like for Alexis, she always checks a guy's pants to make sure that he has an enormous wallet.
Oh, okay.
I check for something else.
I don't not do that.
Yeah.
I think she checks for a lot of things.
For Jose, he's looking for a lady, preferably a breathing one.
But preferred.
It's not a deal breaker.
No, it's not.
And as
I
for,
just hope she's holding her breath.
as for Brooke, well, she's taken.
Yeah, of course.
At least that's what the missing posters of her husband say. Taken. Call anytime.
Please
Poor
give him
guy.
back.
Yeah, and I guess one of our listeners, Greg, has kind of a unique turn on that drew him into a certain lady. Greg, welcome to the show.
Ooh.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Where did you find this lovely lady?
Oh, what attracted you to her?
So I found her on a dating app. She looked really pretty. She seemed funny, smart, but I really am into juggling. I watch a lot of juggling videos on YouTube, and she's an amateur juggler. So I thought that was really, really cool.
Yeah, that's like a match made right there.
So wait, do you juggle or do you just watch other people do it?
No, I am a strict spectator. I can't juggle, but I watch hours of juggling videos on YouTube.
It is
Wait, like it's a
really
turn on when
impressive.
you watch people juggle?
He's
You're
just
like, oh,
impressed.
yeah.
When women do, I think it's very seductive when you watch a woman
Seductive.
juggle.
Oh.
And there's some videos where they will juggle axes, knives. It gets very.
I hope that doesn't turn you on.
And then you light it on
Did you
fire,
hear
and
it?
it's like, oh, man.
Did you hear his voice when he started talking about axes?
It's very intense. I suggest you watch some of the videos. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I think we get it now, but let's move on
It's
from this.
interesting.
Very.
Did we learn her name yet?
Oh, Katie.
Okay.
Katie. Okay.
What did you and Katie end up doing for a date?
Well, we had a plan for the evening, so we started at a bar. We had a couple of quick drinks, and our plan was to see a movie, and it was great. She shows up, and I joked around with her because when we were messaging, I said, oh, you should bring some of your juggling gear. That'd be fun. I think she thought I was joking. I was serious, but whatever. That's fine.
You can do that on the date.
Can
Like,
I-
hey, look at the salt and pepper shakers.
That's true. Anything.
Or all the different concessions from the movie theater?
You sound like
It's funny you say that. I tried at the bar. I tried seeing if she'd do a couple of tricks, but she was embarrassed with the. But anyway,
You're
Yeah.
fanboy.
It's
wait.
more of a third date thing anyway.
I know we're kind of like brushing past that real quickly, but I feel like that actually could be the reason why she's not calling you back. If you're like pressuring her into juggling all sorts of weird stuff, man.
No, I think she totally enjoyed that. I appreciated that. I think it's one of those things that's overlooked. And I don't think it was that.
Okay.
So as I look back on it and thought about it, what could have gone wrong with the date. I think I diagnosed it.
Okay. You seem like a very analytical person, so what do you got?
Yeah.
Well, so I think I didn't get a call back because towards the end of the movie, the main character dies, and I cried. I kind of like had these heaving sobs.
Heaving sobs?
Yeah, bro. I'm the same in movies, dude. I did commercials will make me cry,
So
to
you
be
think
honest.
you were like too ugly of a crier for her?
Well, no, I think it was very appropriate, but I noticed her notice me crying, and she just brusquely turned away from me and looked back at the screen, and I thought, geez, this would have been a moment there might have been some compassion or...
Pretty vulnerable moment for you, bro.
Well, it could have been maybe she turned away because she was worried she was going to start crying too, seeing you cry, I don't know.
It was very intense, and I just got this energy sense that perhaps that made her uncomfortable, or I'm not sure what, but...
Or maybe she was worried that you were going to ask her to juggle your tears and make you happy again.
I didn't do anything like that.
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
We know.
You were just thinking.
So you're saying after the crying in the movie, the mood shifted.
Yeah, it shifted. So I walked her to her car, and as I pondered the evening, which I thought overall was a really wonderful night, I went in for a kiss, and she turned her cheek, which of course it's the first date. That's understandable.
Ooh.
So I kind of kissed her like nose.
Were you still snotty from all the crying previously?
No, I always carry. I have a handkerchief that I always carry with me.
Okay, you were done heaving and sobbing at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I was still carrying the effect of the finale of the film, but, I composed myself by the time we got to the parking lot. And I said I wanted to see her again because we had such a great time. I cracked a joke about the juggling, which I thought added some levity. And I have not heard from her since. That's
okay. Well, I mean, overall, dude, you sound like a pretty good guy.
Unique
But I need to ask, like I do with everybody on these second dates, where were your pants? Were they on or were they off at any point? Because sometimes that can be a deal breaker.
I actually always wear my pants. I would never act in
that was a joke.
He is classy.
Kind of inappropriate.
How dare you ask that, Jeff?
You're at a higher level than a lot of the people that we talk to already.
Yeah,
so
you're pretty literal.
I was wearing pants and a dress shirt, so I thought I looked very appropriate for a first date.
Pants and a dress shirt? Now you're taking it over the top,
Jeff,
bro.
don't joke.
Who are you trying to impress?
It's a dark theater.
Yeah. He's kidding. He's kidding. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, see, a lot of people think I'm weird too, and they don't get me, but maybe you and I are kind of kindred spirits in that sense.
Sounds like
but
it, bro.
Let's play a song. We'll come back. We'll
Everyone
call.
keep their pants on.
We'll try. We'll try and do that. No promises, but we'll call Katie for you and try and get you a second date update. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Hold on. If you're just joining us for the second date, we've been talking to Greg about his movie date with a woman named Katie. And Greg, from the first part, sounds like a really nice, upstanding guy who likes to wear his emotions on his sleeve and put his balls up in the air.
Oh my gosh.
Because one of his favorite things is to watch people juggle.
Thank you.
And Katie...
Can we start with that next time?
Oh, well, was it too...
A little
specific?
much. It was a little much.
Well, I'm just saying, Katie is an amateur juggler. He actually asked her to show off her skills a couple times during the date. But Greg says the real awkward moment may have been when he cried during the movie.
Aw, buddy.
And he used the term heaving sobs to describe it. So he's worried maybe it was a bit much. And that's why when he went in at the end of the night for the kiss, she turned her face and he just got that nose cheek crease kiss.
Which, for the record, still counts as a kiss, okay?
No,
I'm
it
just
doesn't.
saying.
As long as the
don't
lips
think
make
that's-
contact,
No.
then it
No.
counts.
You make contact with the body,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
It's a kiss.
You doing okay?
Yes, I'm just want to get to the bottom of this.
Okay. Take some deep breaths, man. I mean, she may say something you might not want to hear, so just be ready.
Okay.
He's
You're right?
breathing.
Oh, he's breathing.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Breathing is a good thing.
Yeah.
We should all breathe.
Another
more.
underrated skill to have. So you keep breathing. We're going to call Katie for you and see what she has to say, all right?
Oh, wow,
All
you
right.
held it for a long time.
That was good.
there. That was-
This might actually be more of a challenge than I was thinking before
Yeah.
we started. But we'll tell you when to come in, okay? You just keep doing your thing. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Katie?
Yes.
Hey, Katie. My name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, Katie.
Hey,
The whole
what
show
up?
is here, and we all want to talk to you.
Morning.
Have you ever heard our show before, Katie?
No, sorry.
That's
Oh,
okay.
I take my good morning
We
back.
got a podcast, too. You can check out on Spotify.
True.
It's fun.
Okay.
Yep.
She's not
Yep,
interested.
that's all we wanted to call. So,
No.
okay. Well, we're also in the middle of a segment right now called the Second Date Update. And
Okay.
somebody that you went out with recently really wants to see you again and has been having a hard time reaching you.
All right.
Any idea who I might be talking about?
Is it Greg?
Hey.
Okay.
Look at that. You're right.
Oh, he's on your mind, huh?
He wasn't, but
Oh.
Greg,
Okay.
Greg
Is-
seems like a sweet guy.
Yeah.
Did you have a good
Okay.
time?
I mean, it was okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not the review.
That's all
It wasn't
right.
bad. That's
So we're trying to help Greg figure out if there was anything wrong or if there's something that he could improve on. We just want to know what the date was like from your perspective.
Right. No, he's a very nice guy.
good.
He's just, I don't know. He's not really my type.
Are you like physically not that attracted to him, or is it more of a personality difference between you two?
Yeah, it's more personality. He just is kind of, he's just like a very straightforward, literal person. Like, I like to be spontaneous and have fun. And, you know, there was one point we were getting drinks and I was like, oh, let's do a shot. And he just asked for a glass of ice. And he poured his over ice and sipped it with a straw.
Ew, no.
Oh.
For a while.
Wow, that's a very
For a
cold,
while.
short
Yeah.
shot.
It's classy, you know?
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
but-
doesn't want to get trashed on his first date with you, maybe.
What was the movie like? Was that okay?
I guess he told you everything already. Yeah, we went to a movie and it was just a little bit weird because, like, right before it starting, he just leans over and is like, by the way, I've read the book already, so I know the whole story.
Oh.
Okay.
That's okay, though. I mean, you know, sometimes movies are different than books.
Yeah.
Like, and if you read the whole book, then you're even more invested a lot of times in seeing the movie.
Yeah, it's hard to find a movie that's not based on something else right
Right.
now. Like
Right.
nothing's original anymore.
Was that bad for you?
I think it's a little bit weird because he already knows the story. And, like, towards the end of the movie, the main character dies. And
Aw.
it's kind of like a long, drawn-out thing, though. And he started just, like, bawling once it started. I was like, well, I know he's not going to pull through now. He wouldn't be crying if the guy's okay.
I mean, from what it sounds like, he's kind of a straight-laced, uptight guy, and you're more of a laid-back, you know, loose type of lady.
I don't.
I
we don't.
wouldn't
We
call
don't
it
use
loose.
those words.
Well,
We say like
you know
go
what
with
I
the
mean.
flow. or
Yeah, you're
something.
a free bird.
Yeah, flowing lady.
Yeah,
No,
sometimes.
flowing
No,
is
okay.
worse.
Okay.
I think what Jeffrey's trying to say is that sometimes opposites attract.
Yeah.
Right. Like.
In
Sure.
fact, I think your opposite is on the other line right now, looking to attract over to you as we speak.
Uh-oh, unloose,
I get a
unflowing.
weird.
What are you talking about?
Just tell her that he's on the phone.
Okay, fine. I'll be straight-laced. He's on the other phone line, and
What
he
phone
would.
line exactly? Is it the-
He's on line 5, and he would like to
Okay.
speak to you right now.
Hi, Katie. Oh my goodness, it's good to hear your voice. Hi, hello. It's Greg. It's Greg.
She knows.
Yeah.
He sounds different.
Yeah.
You do. Why do you sound different, Greg?
I was holding my breath.
Oh my
wait.
god.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Told you not to do that.
Yeah.
I'm admittedly nervous. It's really good to hear your voice, Katie.
Aw.
You
Oh,
sound
That's
really
nice
good.
to say, but
Katie.
did you hear the stuff she was saying?
Well, I mean, I did take notes. One thing I wanted to clarify
Okay.
with that shot, you might not know this, your audience might not know this. If you drink through a straw, you actually get a little more of a buzz.
Oh.
And
Okay.
the second thing I just wanted to say is I've seen this film. I'm going to confess, I've seen it actually twice. I had the same emotional reaction both times, which I think confirms that it's a pretty profound film, and I think it justifies the...
Yeah, okay.
You're justified.
Katie, feel free to jump in at any time,
Yeah.
whenever you feel like talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Greg, this is not a good look for you. Why did you want this on the radio?
I don't think it's bad. I don't think anybody's hating on him, Katie. Like, it didn't even sound like, I mean, you just had some mismatches on your personality.
A little hiccup.
I'm sure that there's things that Greg probably saw that may have kind of been flaws about you.
Good point.
Well, if I may, to answer your question.
I wasn't asking you to air them out.
There's an open door.
Be obliged.
Well, I just first wanted to say, Katie, I know you're more spontaneous than me. You're in the moment, an improviser, but on average, that personality type, they die 4.8 years younger than someone who is organized and prepared. That's a statistical fact.
Oh,
that is wild.
I see. You're saying her time is running short, so she better date you while she still can.
And when that personality type is complemented with someone who's an organizer and is prepared, you actually see an increase in average age.
Oh, so hanging out with my boy Greg is going to increase your lifetime.
Yeah.
That is actually probably the best, like, ploy or, like...
He's like, girl,
Do we even know if that's right?
No.
Who
I feel like
cares?
this sounds like a threat. Like, get with me or you're gonna die soon.
It's just saying he'll compliment your personality. He'll help you live longer.
Statistics aside, Katie, like, just focus on, did you have fun with him?
I mean, not the best time.
Let's go back to the stats then. Let's focus on the statistics of this.
Can we not, though? Like, we already
It's
did it.
getting a little clinical. How about...
I think someday, Katie, you're going to want to hike up a very dangerous cliff. And he's going to be there to stop you from doing that because statistically, not a great decision.
Yeah,
You need someone like that in your life.
How does this work? Did he pay you guys to do this?
If he had more money, would you be more interested?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, we will offer to send you guys out on a date.
Yeah.
And we'll pay for it.
I feel like Greg really deserves a second shot. If anything, he could be a friend, you know, like if it came down to it. But, like, he's an interesting dude.
I think if he loosens up just a little bit, it'll help.
I think I broke it down. It looks to me 75% of our evening was fun. We had 20% that was silence of the film, and 5%, I would argue, that was awkward. That seems like a pretty strong argument for us. And then if you add to it that basically this would be a free state.
Oh, I mean, it's going to be 80% fun at least if you get the free gift
Science
card.
says, Katie, you got to go out with Greg.
That certainly turned me on, so you should definitely say yes.
If the science says I gotta do it, I will give it one more shot and see how it goes.
Yay, science! All right.
Are you crying or what's going on over there, Greg?
This is gonna be fun.
What?
What is going on?
I'm going, I'll have 2 shots and I won't use a straw, I promise.
Oh, yeah!
And then we're gonna have sex.
Whoa, Greg! Oh my gosh!
Calm it down, Greg.
No,
It's not guaranteed.
Can I change my mind?
No,
He was joking. That was a joke, Katie.
That's new, Greg. He jokes a lot.
Yeah, that's funny. We've handled school crushes on this segment before.
Oh, yeah.
And normally it's between two adults who maybe used to be high school sweethearts years ago.
Yeah.
It's always really cute.
Or sometimes it's a couple teachers who got freaky in the art room supply closet during assembly.
Also cute.
But today's is going to be a little bit different because we're going to be handling a current school crush between two parents.
Oh, parents.
I see.
Glad
PTA
that's the
crush.
twist that we took.
Yeah. And one of them is on the phone asking for our help today. Her name's Maddie. What's up, Maddie?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Oh, you found that one hot single guy, huh?
Yeah, the rare one, no attachment, single dad.
Okay.
All right.
Well, he doesn't have a kid. That's an attachment.
I mean, she has a kid.
Oh, okay. They can attach each other then.
Yeah.
Both parents.
So
Sorry.
what's...
For
I
me,
mean-
I was like, ooh.
Honestly, the rest of the single moms are pissed at you.
Sorry.
Well, let's find out more about this single dad. What's his name?
Well, his name is Derek.
Derek?
And
All right.
so we met at, our kids go to the same school, and we have a double lane drop-off system in our school. So we would be like parallel. We'd be parallel to each other, so we could see in each other's window across. Like, hey, what's up?
Okay. The drop-off line is like the pickup spot now, huh?
Picking up more than just your kids.
Yeah. So are your kids about the same age? Are they in the same class or?
They're not in the same class, but they are the same age.
Okay.
Oh, your kid was held back?
Yeah. Why would you make that assumption?
Oh, okay. There's multiple classes of the same age. That makes more sense.
I call for help. Oh my goodness.
Right. So, how did you and Derek finally get to talking?
Okay, so one day we were actually walking out together, and he was like, "You want to get some coffee?" Or
cute.
I was like, "Yes, of course, let's go."
Yeah.
Are the whole time is your kid just like tugging on your coat, like "Let's go, mom"?
No, they were in school. They were gone.
Okay. Oh, you had just dropped them off. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you ended up going to coffee with him.
Yeah, we were going to coffee. We're talking. We had a great time. Like. Sometimes, when you have recent exes, you tend to talk about them on the dates, and you don't realize it. And this one, I found myself not talking about.
Okay.
Good start.
That's growth for you, it sounds like.
Yeah, that's hard.
I feel like you're really proud of yourself, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I still talk about my ex, and it's been like 5 years.
Yeah.
First thing, I'm like, you remind me of her?
You don't even have any kids with that ex either, so.
I mean, did it feel like a date? Because you guys went straight from like drop off to coffee. Like, was there sparks?
That's the thing. Like, it felt so easy, so natural. Like, I felt like I known him for the longest, and I had, but I just felt so comfortable. And then, the check came in. He was like, "Oh, let me get this." And I was like, "Oh, no. Because, I didn't want it to feel like a date.
You don't want it to feel like a date. What kind of date did you want it to feel like then?
Parent date?
Oh, okay, come on. We're not going to beat around the bush. A date with the expectation that there might be something happening afterwards.
What she's saying is she wants to have a date, but she wants it to be an outlined, let's go on a date before they go.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel you. You don't want any confusion.
Did you at least do like but you can get me next time, so that it like alludes that this is going to happen again?
Oh my God, I should have said that.
I don't let no man pay for me. Not now, not ever.
He gets mad. Excuse me.
That would have been good.
I mean, I just wonder if it like put him down a little bit in terms of like it made you then turned it into a friend zone thing by doing that.
And I understood what you were saying, but I also understand what Brooke is saying, because I personally would be offended. I love to pay for everyone all the time. So if I get rejected, it would feel like a rejection to me.
Would you like to pay for me?
Yeah.
Of course, Lou.
All right. Well, good. I'm going to take advantage of that. So, Maddie, are you thinking that really offended him? Is that the vibe you were getting from Derek?
Something seemed different after that. Okay. But he was still cordial. He was still cracking jokes and all that. And, we said goodbye. We waved. There was no contact.
Oh, okay.
But we left, and I had actually given him my number.
Okay.
Hopefully, he would text me with like, "Hey, let's go on a second date," or maybe, something.
Did he?
And no.
Huh.
And I'm confused because I'm thinking that I'm not to like sound too cocky or anything, but I'm like the.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I like that about you.
I mean,
you should feel that way.
So, how long has it been since that coffee date?
It's been 2 weeks.
Oh, have you seen him at the drop-off line?
Yes, but not as often. And at the time I did see him, I think it was on accident. I think he didn't want it to happen.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
In fact, now he's tinted all the windows on his car so that you can't see into him.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It is really weird.
I mean, that's really weird.
My only thought here is, are you sure that he's a single dad?
Oh, yeah, we talked about it. There's no tan line. That's something you notice.
Oh, you get tan lines when you are...
On the wedding
on the ring.
Oh,
Jeffrey, when he
okay.
takes it off, it was in white.
I was like, wow, this
Oh my
coffee date
God.
got really interesting.
Yeah.
But
You guys were tanning?
anyway, let's play a song. We're gonna come back. We'll call Derek for you, and we'll try and get you your second date update. All right?
All right, thank you.
All right, hold on. Two single parents, two identical minivans, two children in the same class, but only one has an STD.
What?
Wait,
It's the wacky rom-com everybody's waiting to see. PTA with HPV.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Coming this fall.
Not good. Wow. Get your vaccine.
No, I'm just joking about that last part. It's coming out in the spring.
Yeah,
But
okay. That's
one of
what
our
I'm
listeners,
talking about.
Maddie, is a single mom, and she met a single dad recently named Derek in the school drop-off line. The two of them hit it off and ended up going out to coffee together. But afterwards, Derek has been acting a little bit strange, kind of avoiding Maddie, and she does not know why, so she's asking for our help. Maddie, is there any parts of the story that we didn't cover there?
What are you talking about, an STD?
Yeah.
I know you were joking, but my goodness.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give out the spoilers to the ending of this one to
Listen
the
her
audience.
laugh, Jeff.
I-
She just really thought that was funny. Didn't you, Maddie?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, exactly.
Listen, like, the bottom line is like, I'm a single mother. It's hard out there finding, quality guys. So,
Yeah.
I clicked with him, and that's rare.
I know. We got you. We're going to fix this.
And you did mention, though, that your kids are the same age. There's no chance that the two of them have some sort of school crush going on?
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
and
just
why
saying-
would that matter?
Well,
like, they're in
obviously-
elementary school.
Well, if you don't want the parents getting together, if the kids are getting together too.
Nobody's getting together in elementary school. Maybe they're kicking each other in the shins to say, I like you. Like, that's not...
Actually, you know what? Parents and kids getting together, that's another good idea
No,
for a movie.
Jeff.
I'm going to pitch it to Hollywood after this. But okay, first we're going to...
Lovers and family.
There it is.
I love it.
What? Yeah, get Derek on the phone.
Okay, we're just going to call Derek and we'll ask him what's going on. Are you ready, Maddie?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to dial his number now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Derek.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, my name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. How you doing, man?
Okay.
Hi, Derek.
What's going on?
So we're doing a segment on our show. It's called a second date update. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but basically it's where we help out our listeners who are being ghosted, try to figure out why the other person isn't calling them back after a good date.
Okay, I'm not a listener.
That's okay.
That's okay.
You don't have to be a listener.
Most people aren't, bro.
But we do have a listener that went on a date with you, and her name's Maddie.
I mean, I know Maddie. We had coffee. I don't know about a date.
Okay.
Well,
I could see that. I could see how it could be deciphered either way. 'Cause
Sure.
you told us a little bit about it.
There may or may not have been considered an actual date, but there was a hangout with you and Maddie, and she had a really good time with you.
Yeah, she's a really nice person. It was nice meeting her and spending some time with her.
Okay. Was there any vibes? Like, did you get the vibe from her that she was looking, for like a real date maybe in the future?
I don't want to say anything that would paint her in a bad light, so.
Paint her in a bad light.
Well, she listens to our show. I mean, a lot of times that happens.
Whenever we have somebody on this show for this segment, we have to tell them ahead of time they might hear something a little bit embarrassing about themselves, so they have to agree to it. And Maddie is prepared for whatever the real answer is.
I was trying to be polite, but fine. This is going to sound weird. After we had coffee, right, I found her on Facebook, and I was kind of excited because, I haven't hung out with a single mom in a while.
Okay, so you were actually...
Me too, bro.
Yeah, you were actually thinking this could turn into something then. I mean, you were positive at that point. After the date, you're like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, after coffee, I was definitely like, all right, maybe there's something here.
Oh, good.
Okay.
She was okay. That's good. Sorry.
So what changed?
Well, I was excited, and as I was dropping my son off at his grandparents, my dad, and I'm telling him about Maddie, and I showed him a picture of her on my phone, and my dad got this weird look on his face, and he says, I know her. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
What?
What?
Your dad knows Maddie?
I mean, it makes sense. You guys are in the same community. You go to the same school.
Does it, though?
It does. I mean, everybody's like 2 degrees separation when you're in elementary school, honestly.
I guess it's possible that they would know each other.
Yeah.
How?
My dad goes, this is going to sound strange, but I've seen her online. She's on the website OnlyFans.
I think the bigger question is why
Wait,
your
what?
dad's
What?
on OnlyFans.
Well, why wouldn't he?
See, now this seems more
Okay.
normal to me.
Does it?
Did he give you more details? Did you go and look up her OnlyFans page?
Yeah, I didn't believe my dad at first, but then he showed me, and sure enough, that's her. I mean, she's, under a different name there, but
Oh, boy.
It was already open on his browser.
Yeah.
That's weird.
He's like, I have pictures of her too. Let me show you some stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sorry. She's not doing anything wrong. She's an adult woman.
Yeah.
She's a single mom.
Good for her. I mean, she's hot.
What do you think about that?
it was just like a little shocking. I never pictured myself with someone from OnlyFans, and like she's quite popular on the site.
Ooh.
Okay.
How popular?
No wonder she paid for her own coffee.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
What do you mean she's popular?
She has like a large amount of subscribers there, and I'm just like a dad with a kid. It just weirded me out. I don't know.
You definitely want the more popular than the less popular if you are going to date somebody from there.
That's a good point.
But I also get it as a parent, that would feel kind of weird.
And I need to tell you, Maddie's on the other line listening, and she wants to speak with you.
And she wants you to subscribe.
I don't know about that. Maddie?
Hi.
Oh my God! You were on the phone this whole time. I thought they were just gonna relay it to you. Like, wait, oh boy.
No, I know. So you have a problem with me having an OnlyFans page. That's what it was.
I don't know that problem's the right word. I just don't know how I feel about it. I don't know.
Maybe you have some suggestions for her.
What? What do you mean? Like
Suggestions?
content suggestions?
Yeah, like maybe, is that what you mean?
Jeffrey, that's not where we're
I
going.
think she knows what
Okay,
she's doing.
where are we?
Listen, I don't think I can be with somebody like that, but I did feel a connection with you, and I don't want to feel that you are that narrow-minded that you can't get past something like this. I mean, I'm a single mother trying to make ends meet. I make a lot of money, and I spend a lot of time with my son. I can't get my mind around that you really just did not talk to me because I have an OnlyFans page.
I think maybe I'm just guessing for Derek here. He just doesn't know how to approach the situation the right way.
Yeah,
I think he was taken aback by it, and he's not sure the right way to handle it.
I'm not saying it's good or bad. I was just processing it at my own speed, while dealing with my responsibilities. I haven't dated in a very long time. It's quite possible everyone has an OnlyFans at this point. I acknowledge that.
Just the entire PTA board.
It seems like it.
Derek, I don't think you understand what we're talking about. It's like you're in a lucky position to be in right now. You know how many guys want to date me? I'm very popular on OnlyFans,
I hear that you're a little bit
Defensive.
defensive there.
A little defensive.
Yeah, I'm trying to use the right words here. I don't want to say desperate.
Yeah.
But
Don't say insecure.
no.
I'm not, I'm not saying
Don't
that.
say any of
But
those.
I mean, clearly you're seeking his approval here. Like you definitely want to go out on another date with him.
We had a connection that doesn't happen often. And I felt a spark. And I don't know, I have a belief that he's going to come through.
Okay. I think we understand. And let's see if Derek can come through here because he's been thinking about this. And we'd like to offer, Derek, to send you guys out on another date.
I mean, I think the thing is, Derek, like this is your opportunity to ask all the questions that you have about her line of work.
Very good point.
And if you don't feel comfortable after that, then, move on. It's not right for you. That's okay, too.
It's worth the conversation.
You can bring your dad along, too, and then he can ask some questions. I'm sure he wants to know a lot.
Top subscriber.
I'm not used to seeing you with clothes on.
I mean, I could probably get my head around the OnlyFans thing, but like just from this radio thing and the way she just it's quite aggressive so early on. I'm going to respectfully pass.
He just wants to hang up so bad right now.
I
He's like,
think Derek's saying it's maybe not the right fit for him.
Yeah, it doesn't make him comfortable.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Oh, great. There's a million guys on the text board. Here it
Yeah.
goes. Oh, what's her OnlyFans? I'll date her. Here
Is
we
it
go.
weird that I kind of want to know what her OnlyFans is, too? I'm just
Get it,
curious.
Brooke.
I'm just curious.
I don't think your husband would mind at all.
Yeah.
We'll find all that information out, and then we're going to call Derek's dad next
No.
and see if maybe he'd be interested.
You're terrible.
Yeah.
We're joking, Maddie.
Kidding.
Is it possible to accidentally catfish someone?
I mean, I guess.
Maybe.
We have
I'm trying to
people
think.
that say that on our show all the time, where they showed up to the date and, oh no, he's even more attractive than his pictures.
Oh, I mean, the opposite.
I wasn't prepared for a Clooney Hemsworth lookalike. Woe is me.
Yeah, I lost a bunch of weight and I'm super buff now.
Yeah. I just forgot to update my profile photo. Yeah.
Still my before pic.
Well, one of our listeners is worried she may have unintentionally catfished her date.
Oh, no.
Her name's Morgan, and she's a solid 6 in her photos online, but an 11 when you see her in person. Isn't that right, Morgan?
You're off the scale?
I wouldn't go that far, you guys. I'm probably like a 10.5.
Oh.
I don't know anyone that even calls himself a 10.
Yeah, good for you.
Cute and funny. I like that.
And humble, yeah. Well, Morgan, we want to help you here. Tell us about the guy that you catfished by accident. What's his name?
Yeah.
His name is Kent.
Okay. And you don't honestly think that Kent isn't calling you back because you're too hot, right?
No. I
Okay.
mean, that's not it. Some stuff happened during the day, but we met online. Look, I was like almost done with these apps because I've been on some really horrible dates. And like the last day was this guy. He actually asked me if I could donate my kidney to his uncle.
On the first date?
He was serious.
He was not kidding.
That is a good family member that will just start dating randos just to find an organ donor. I gotta say.
I mean, I can understand that question on a second date, maybe. Date 1, it's a little bit too soon.
Exactly. I was like, can we just wait till we date for a month and then maybe,
Maybe not a kidney, but how about like a lung?
Yeah. So you're about to delete your app, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and then Ken reached out to me, and he like gave me the cheesiest line. He was like, "Is there an airport nearby? Because my heart is taking off."
Oh, God. And that made you not delete it? Like, I would think that would be quicker.
How do you respond to that, or do you even respond?
I wanted to mess with him, so I was like, "Oh, well, thanks a lot. My dad was a pilot, and he actually crashed."
What? That got dark. Wait, is that true? Or is that
missing
No.
So funny. I love it.
A little dark humor.
I know, but I was like, I wanted to mess with him because I thought it was like such a cheesy line. I was like, oh, come on.
Totally.
And he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, I'm just kidding. And so, like,
just kidding about my dad's fiery dad.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't delete that.
Okay. That's a cute way to start off a conversation where did you turn that into a date somehow?
Yeah, and so like we were just laughing and then he asked me out for drinks.
Nice.
And so what happened is that I decided to change my hairdo right before going on this date.
That's the catfish part, right?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a pretty dramatic change.
You went for the full makeover.
Yes, kind of. I mean, I went from blonde to back to brunette, which is my natural color. And I actually went short hair.
Ooh, that's a dramatic change.
Yeah. So
was he able to recognize you? Did you give him a heads up?
No. So he comes in and he doesn't even see me. And I had to wave at him. I was like, hey, I'm here. And his reaction was like, whoa, I didn't even recognize you. Like, kind of like.
In a good way?
Yeah. Did he at least, was it a compliment? Like, wow, you're so much prettier now.
I think he was just really surprised. So, no, it didn't come up as a compliment.
Oh, okay.
He was just like, what?
I don't know if you're so much prettier now as a compliment either. Because it means that she looked bad before, Jeffrey. I think we need to work on your compliment game.
It should be like, I didn't think
kind
you
of
could
undercut
get prettier.
there.
I didn't think you could.
But see, that's too cheesy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
uncheesy.
Off to a little bit of a rocky start here. Were you able to get things on track?
I did. So we sat down and we started talking and things got back on track. And actually we found out the silly hobby that we have in common. We actually love karaoke, both of us.
That is a silly, stupid hobby.
Lame,
right, Jeff?
stupid. Who does karaoke? Singing is dumb.
Jeffrey loves karaoke.
Yeah, it's
like
his
I
loves.
love it.
It is cute.
We both apparently love to go a lot. And so anyways, we bonded about that. And then at some point, the other thing that happened that was a little odd is that I have a ring on my finger, and he actually noticed that. And it's not a wedding ring or anything, but it is an old promise ring from one of my first boyfriends.
Why the hell are you wearing that?
Well, I love the ring, and I wear it on the other finger. It's not like I'm wearing it as in I'm engaged or anything.
Okay.
But it's like a diamond. It looks like an engagement ring.
It does look a little bit like an engagement ring. Yes. And so I told him, I said, hey, I just really love this ring. It's from an old boyfriend. It has nothing. I mean, I don't even have any contact with this person. And so it's just, I just really like it. And so he I'm not even sure if he was even weirded out about that.
Well, it's strange that you even brought it up because he may have not even noticed it. I mean, if it's not on that finger.
Dude, I don't know how.
Right.
I know a lot of guys that forget to look. Where it's like, dude, is she married? I'm like, I don't know. It's like, oh, I didn't look at her fingers.
Or maybe
I never look.
When you said it was like one of my ex-boyfriends, you probably thought it was just a joke, like your dad that had a plane crash.
Yeah.
Probably thought it was another thing of humor.
That would have been funny. Yeah, he died in a tornado accident.
Yeah. So how did you and Kent end the date?
You know, it ended up just fine. We had a friendly hug, and it seemed like things were going to continue. Like, I'm going to reach out to you, and then it just hasn't been like that at all. So I reached out a couple times, and you know, his answers are kind of short and just not the same kind of back and forth that we had before.
I wonder if it is the ring, like just knowing someone's.
I think it's not staying blonde.
Yeah.
Says
Selfishly,
Alexis.
Alexis says that. We'll find out the real answer after we play a song, come back, call Kent, and get your second date update right after this, okay?
Thanks.
All right, hold on. Let's play a little game of Spot the Red Flag.
Ooh, okay, I like this game.
So let's see.
I'm not good at this game.
I have bad vision when it comes to this.
Yeah, you two are going to fail.
Let's try. There's a blonde girl who shows up to the first date with a totally different hair color, wearing an ex-boyfriend's promise ring, joking about her fake pilot dad crashing his plane. I can't find the red flag.
I only see green. I see all green.
Yeah.
But you know what's good about red flags? You can cut little red hearts out of them.
That's cute.
Is that your motto?
Yeah, that's my
That's
motto.
your motto.
I can turn that into love.
So I don't know why Kent wouldn't be calling our listener Morgan back after their first date.
Well, you just say that.
I don't know.
It's not very.
Brooke, what do you think?
I am really at a loss. You know, I think it's really normal to wear old promise rings.
Yeah.
I think that's
Oh yeah, the promise.
Men love
ring.
that.
Yeah, because usually when you're like 19 or 18 or whatever, you can afford a big diamond.
Morgan, I mean, do you see anything wrong with what happened on your first date there?
You guys, I don't call those red flags. I call them having a sense of humor.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I like
So the
about
promise
her.
ring was a joke.
Funny flags. Okay.
No.
Well, it really doesn't matter what any of us think.
No.
It all comes down to Ken and his opinion of your first date. That's what we're going to try and get from him right now.
Okay.
Let's dial his number and hope that he picks up.
Yes.
Unknown numbers, also red flags.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Kent?
Yeah. Who's this?
Who do you think we are?
It's not a good question.
Maybe he might guess right.
I highly doubt it.
Okay.
I'm going to guess somebody I'm not that keen on talking to.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
it.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey
Way
in the
to go,
morning.
Kent.
Congratulations.
Good at this.
Who are you?
We are a morning radio show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's about the standard answer that we get a lot of the times when we do these. But
Yeah.
we're doing something called a second date update. We're trying to get some answers for our listener, Morgan, on why you're not calling her back after going out with her.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's like good because, you know, she obviously liked you.
Yeah, so we demand answers, Kent.
Oh,
You
Jeffrey.
literally could not be more awkward doing this.
It's like court now.
You
Not
want to
even
bet?
scary.
You know, Kent, we can ask nicely. Why don't you call in Morgan back after you guys had such a
Yeah.
great first date?
She's our friend.
What did she, call you?
Yeah. She reached out to us and told us all about your first hangout together. And
Oh, she did.
she did.
Okay.
Overall, it seemed pretty good, but she did mention there were a few possible awkward moments, like she brought up that she looked a little bit different than her photos online.
Well, so different that you didn't even recognize her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a little shocking.
Did that upset you?
No, I mean, she's still pretty, and you
That's
know,
cool.
I mean, most importantly, I think her personality was the same. So
Good.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
lovely answer.
So if that's the case, then was there something else that happened on the date? Because she says that she's been trying to reach out to you, but you've been kind of avoiding her via text.
well, I don't know if she told you about the whole ring situation.
What ring
Oh,
situation?
yeah. Oh.
You know,
listening, Jeff.
she had this.
I just want to see what he says.
She had this promise ring her ex-boyfriend had given her, and they were together for like 5 years, and I guess it meant a lot to him and her. And
Oh, you got that much detail, huh?
Yeah.
did you not?
I'll be honest with you, Kent. She did mention that she was wearing an ex's ring, but we didn't know the story behind it, that they were together for 5 years or whatever else happened with it.
Oh, well, there's a little more.
Really?
Basically, she's when they broke up, he asked for it back, and she said no.
I'm sorry. Well, I mean, it's just a promise ring. Is that
Sounds
bad?
like a nice one, though.
I know, but it's like
expensive.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also like a broken promise, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So wait, what upset you? I don't understand that.
Just something about that bothers me. That I guess he was kind of lousy that he asked for it back, but he did ask for it back, and she said no. But then on top of that, and this is like kind of the I don't want to call it the clincher, but like what really is sticking in my craw is that, you know, she knows apparently that he follows her on Insta, and so every time she poses for pictures, she makes sure the ring is like visible so you can see it.
So it's like his way back in someday.
No, I think it's revenge. Like it's proving to him, like, haha, still got your ring, right?
Well, I mean, whatever it is, it's like she's still wearing his ring and it still means something. It's not just a piece of jewelry to her. It has to do with him.
Yeah, it feels like it, right?
We should find out.
Ooh, should we?
Yeah.
Jeff,
Okay.
How do we do that, Jeff?
I guess we could call her and ask, but oh wait, she's already on the line.
How convenient, Jeff.
What type of person creepily waits on the other line, listening in on other people's conversations? I guess that's Morgan. That's the type of person. Morgan?
Ouch.
Hi.
Oh, okay. So she's been listening to all of this?
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. That's totally on her.
It is.
Morgan, what were you doing there?
I'm just a bad girl.
Yeah. You better start explaining that, girl.
Well, I think you're putting too much weight on this ring thing. I mean, I kept the ring because I like the ring and I wore that ring for a really long time. And I'm not going to take it off for taking a picture for Instagram.
It has nothing to do with you have any secret feelings for your ex-boyfriend.
No, I mean, he wasn't a nice person to me, especially when the relationship ended. So, yeah, I mean, I want to make sure that he can see through my pictures that I'm still wearing the ring.
I knew it was revenge.
All right, so she doesn't think about him at all. There you go, Ken. Just when she posts directly at him online to get back at him for all the horrible things he did.
She's like, I do tag him in every photo on my
Very healthy sort of deal, it sounds like to me.
It sounds like you talked about him a lot on your date.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to know why I was wearing the ring, and so I told him the story. But, I mean, I don't have feelings for my ex.
I mean, to me, it sounds like you may not have feelings like you want to be with him anymore, but you certainly have feelings like you want him to see you living your life. He's still important to you. And honestly, with my exes, like if there's drama, I'm not trying to post for them. I'm blocking them.
But what's the point of posting online if your exes aren't supposed to see it? Like, that's the whole reason we do anything online.
I mean, I'm not flaunting it. I'm just not taking it off.
I don't know. The people who post ring pictures flaunt.
Yeah.
So you're saying that you're still not going to take it off?
Exactly. I'm going to wear it because it's my ring. He gave it to me, and I want to use it. I'm not wearing it on the other finger. No, I'm not engaged to anybody.
Oh.
Maybe the promise was that she'll never take it off.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like another promise that we're thinking.
Maybe the only way she'll take it off is if Kent gives her an even bigger, nicer ring. And it all starts with you going on another date with her, Kent, that we'll pay for.
Yeah, I mean, if Kent's up for it, I really like you, Kent. I mean...
No red flags here, Kent. I don't see anything wrong.
She's going to have like 10 rings after the end of all this.
You can even take a picture with her together with the two of you and your brand new ring and post it right at her ex-boyfriend.
Ooh, that'll burn.
Are you guys buying the ring or just the date?
No,
We'll fund the date.
We're not
Just
buying
a
it. We
date.
can't afford. We can barely afford the date, bro.
I mean, look, I thought we had good chemistry. I like you, so I'll try it out. But honestly, I am not about the drama. I'm not about your relationship with your ex.
So you're saying yes, but you don't want the drama? I don't know that
Proceed
you
with
can.
caution.
She just changed her hair. She's going through something. Yeah, it's drama.
Aim into that.
I can't tell if you guys are talking me into it or out of it.
Honestly, I can't tell either, but I do want to know what happens on date number 2.
Oh my God! So you guys are going out again?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Oh my God, I guess miracles do happen, guys. You want to start taking bets on how many dates they last? Brooke, what do you got?
Half of one.
I was going to go with 1.5. You think not even the full date? Okay.
Well, I mean, she's showing up again with the ring, so.
It's my ring, and I'll wear what I want. I mean,
And if your ex-boyfriend's listening to this on podcast,
Oh, yeah.
somebody missed out.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure he feels that.
big time.
Alexis, if an older guy asked you to spend an entire night with him in a public park, busting underage teenagers,
What?
would you think that sounds hot or soups hot?
Do the teenagers have something I'd want, maybe, that
Yeah,
we're busting
some-
them for?
I'm
Yeah.
sure they're drinking White Claw. I'm
Okay,
sure.
then, we're going to go soups hot.
Soups hot on that one. That,
Yeah.
that pays out. Because that's exactly how one of our listeners spent his impromptu hangout. And even though they were together till the sun came up the next day, he's still not getting a call back.
Dang.
Is it possible to hang out with someone so long in one night that you get sick of them already?
I think yes.
Well,
You run out of cloth.
that's true. We're going to find out, though, if that's the case when we do your brand new second date update next. If you're looking for the 3 hottest places to meet eligible singles right now,
Oh, Jose's taking notes.
number
Yeah.
1 is your local Civil War reenactment.
Hey, okay.
Are they widows? I mean, I think it's typically old.
Also, does it matter
People-
which sides they're fighting on?
No,
Okay.
things get
It
spicy out on the
matters.
battlefield. Number 2 is the Suds and Studs charity car wash fundraiser.
Hey, let's go, ladies.
What?
$5 gets you more than just a clean wash. And number 3, any high school graduation party.
Ew.
Jeffrey!
No,
Why you
I'm not saying
ruin
you're
it?
meeting the graduates there. I'm saying, like, I mean, though, let's be honest, most of them are legal by that point. I mean, the other
would you
people
say that?
at the party, the friends of family.
Or like the chaperone.
The families of the friends.
Okay, listen, they're probably related to you. I mean, like,
Even
I know
better
you
for
make
you,
fun of
Brooke.
me,
I know, that
but
should
I
be a
don't.
perk. Because that's where one of our listeners, Robert, met a lovely lady recently. So let's talk to him about it. Robert, welcome to the show.
Hey guys, what's up?
Did you meet a grown person?
And do we say congrats, grad?
Yeah.
I did meet an actual grown person at this party. It was my frat brother's daughter's high school graduation. So perfect place to pick up a woman, you know?
Okay.
Is it?
Is that the perfect?
I don't think. I've never heard that saying before.
Neither, bro.
There's a first time for everything. What's this lovely woman's name?
Her name's Charlotte.
Okay.
Aw,
I just-
Robert and Charlotte.
No,
So
I-
your couple's name would be Roblet or Sharbert.
Yeah, I hope it ends with Charbert.
All right, let's get Sharbert rolling.
Why was Charlotte there?
She was friends with my buddy's wife,
Okay.
and I guess she just wanted to have some extra friends there, so she invited her.
Extra friends there.
We've all tagged along with a friend to
Hey,
some
probably
kid's
know
graduation
Grad.
party.
Can you come and make my kid look popular? There's just
I
not
brought
enough
friends to
people.
grad parties if there's like an open bar.
Yeah.
Randoms, you know?
So how did you and Charlotte come to be?
And we were just hanging out by the cooler, and I realized we were hitting it off. We were talking for a little bit. Actually, I noticed that there was going to be a little bit of an ice shortage. There's a lot of people drinking limeritas and everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay. A lot of high schoolers sneaking them, probably.
No comment.
Yeah.
So, I noticed that there was an ice shortage, and I told Charlotte, like, hey, do you mind coming with a ride, grab some bags of ice with me? She came.
Oh, that's actually smooth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because then you get a little alone time with her. Like, were you guys able to connect?
Oh, yeah, we definitely connected.
That sounds like, were you making out in a car somewhere, sir?
Yeah.
No. We didn't start then. Like, we were still feeling each other out. You know, it was like one of those parties that starts at 2 o'clock, so nothing got crazy that early.
Okay.
We got the ice and brought it back. I made sure that the situation was taken care of. Thank God I did, because they ran out of ice almost immediately by the time we got back. And the party would have been over, but we saved the party.
You're clutch.
You guys are the heroes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you know what? We made everyone feel good. She was impressed with my knowledge of ice.
Oh.
What?
What kind of knowledge you got?
Circular cubes, way better than those little square ones.
Yeah, it's important to know how many people come to your party, because you need to know the correct people to ice ratio.
Those are the long form math questions that would have served us a lot better in life.
Yeah.
You know? Screw how fast the train is going.
Thank God she had you there to help calculate that. So how long did the party last?
So it's like with that type of party that would only go to like 5.
Yeah.
But things got crazy and it went all the way to like 12 o'clock at night.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
I love when
I
the
know.
parties, like for grads, are actually really the parties for parents.
Yeah.
You know, like we did it.
Yay.
No wonder you needed so much ice. Jeez.
Yeah.
Were you and her together all night?
We were hanging out. You know, I tried to mingle a little bit, but I kept coming back to her because we were really hitting it off. And then apparently now, I don't know what's the deal with these high school kids, but they have these parties that they'll bring chaperones to, like adult chaperones. So they were all headed to this park by us, and they wanted some chaperones.
Okay.
So I thought, why the heck not? Why don't we go?
I guess I remember that they would do like all-nighters at my high school where like you would go to a bowling alley and you literally were there all night, and it was like school sponsored. The idea was to like make sure that kids weren't
Grad
out,
night
you know, doing
Yeah,
drugs.
grad
and-
night did do
Yeah,
that.
I remember that.
Oh, that doesn't sound very fun.
Okay, sorry.
So was it an all-nighter situation?
Yeah, so we went to this park and we chaperoned the party, and we ended up going till 5 a.m.
Dang.
Oh, my God.
That's so cool. Was it fun or was it annoying?
Yeah.
You know, it was fun because Charlotte and I had some alone time while we were making sure the kids were behaving and everything. But I'm not going to lie, I had to crack down on some of the kids because I saw that all the kids were huddled around this one red Ford Taurus. It turned out someone brought in a pony keg, but I busted them. I had to break up the fun, but...
Oh, no.
Yeah, but then does that mean that you confiscated the pony keg and you and Charlotte got to drink it?
No comment.
Oh, my God. Okay. Well, this sounds like a pretty fun night for you and Charlotte.
Dang. I mean, that is a lot of time with a person.
I know, but like, you know what? The conversation just kept coming easy. It wasn't really difficult to talk to her. You know what? It felt like we had a real connection.
Nice.
How did you two leave it?
So at the end of the night, when everything was winding down, I drove her back to her car, and we made out before she got out of the car. So things went pretty well.
Yeah, she's just like delirious with sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds shocking that she wouldn't be getting back to you. Are you not hearing from her at all?
No, I've texted her back a few times, and she keeps saying, you know, I need to check my schedule. But now it's been 2 weeks, so now I'm feeling like she's just playing games, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully she didn't meet a younger man at the
no.
graduation party.
Oh, gosh.
If any of them are college bound, I know.
Or she's like, you took my keg away.
Well, we'll find out when we come back. We will call Charlotte for you and try to turn you into officially Charbert when we do your second date update right after this.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us for the second date update, we're talking to the chaperone of an all-night high school graduation party.
Yeah.
And he's available for hire, ladies, if the second date doesn't work out well. So he'll chaperone your kid's birthday party, their winter formal.
I think it was a one-time thing, Jeff.
And the best part, he won't forget the ice.
Never.
Enough for the entire party all night long.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what Robert brings to the table, and it's how he met Charlotte the other night. Now, after their awesome evening together, she's not responding to his texts anymore, so we're going to find out what's up. Or as the kids would say, sup, fam.
Oh, you are so disconnected.
That's what they say. Robert,
Sounds better.
isn't that what the kids say at the party?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said that at the party.
Yeah. Thank you, Robert.
I guarantee you Jeff Googled that.
I asked Jeeves did.
Ask Jeeves.
Yeah. Jeeves knows.
I think the important part is, like, she made out with you after spending, God, you guys were together for almost 12 hours. Bad
Over,
math.
yeah, it was like
Over 12
15
hours. Yeah.
2
That's a lot
p.m.
of
to
time.
5 a.m.
Yeah, I had a whole day with her. It was like 2 dates rolled into one.
That's
Yeah,
a good point,
for
dude.
sure.
You really get to know someone.
I think this is going to be successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gotta be
she has
something
some pretty awesome excuse to turn you down like this. So let's give her a call. We'll see if she answers and try and get you your second date update, okay?
All right, great.
All right. Wish me luck.
You?
I wish you luck.
Yeah, wish me luck.
No, it's him that needs the luck.
Well, I feel like I could use the luck too, but fine.
I'll wish you luck if you wish me luck.
All right. I wish you luck.
This is going to go
Good
on
luck.
forever.
Okay, let's
We're
just
in the
call.
luck circle. Can we
All
please
right.
get out?
Out of luck. Let's just go.
Please leave your message for 5
Oh.
7.
Oh, Charlotte, come on now.
You really scared her off, bro.
I know. You guys need the luck.
Can you try one more time?
Hello,
Hey, is this Charlotte?
this is Master's calling.
Yes, you may. We're a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi.
Hi. How can I help you guys?
We're doing a segment called the Second Date Update, and we're looking to pry a little bit into your dating life.
My dating life.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember?
She dropped
Did
the
you-
phone.
did you hang up?
Did you drop the phone, Charlotte?
Are you like from Match.com? I canceled that already.
No, we're
That would be amazing.
No.
Just groups of people from Match.com calling to beg for you to re-sign up.
We're much less reputable than Match.com. We're a morning radio show, but we do this thing where we try and help out our listeners after they've gone out with someone and they're not getting a second date. We try and figure out why that's not happening.
And yours, I guess, wasn't an official date. You know, like, it was more of a really, really, really long hangout.
Who are we talking about here?
We're talking about a guy named Robert that you chaperoned a high school graduation party with.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I heard you've sighed now.
What'd you think about him?
I mean, he's a lot of fun, I guess. He was a nice guy.
I guess.
Yeah.
Why, I guess.
He knows his way around a bag of ice.
I mean, he was getting along with the kids really well.
Okay.
That sounds good. That's pretty
Well, I mean-
attractive, right?
A little too well, maybe. It's like he just was laughing and joking with them. They're having a good time. Then they're
Yeah.
running around. You know, I don't know. It's just weird.
Was he having them push him on the swing set, or what was going
It's like
on?
my turn.
Yeah.
He had this like giant Band-Aid on his knee. And when I asked him, you know, about it, he kind of like blew it off. He wouldn't really talk about it. So I just figured the more drinks he had and that he would tell me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because he did say that you guys were drinking, like you had confiscated a like pony keg or something for some of the high
What's
schoolers.
a pony case? Like a small?
It's a small one.
Okay.
Yeah, a little tiny guy.
Yeah, so he finally told me what was going on with it. And he said that he skinned his knee really bad while mooning people from a moving car.
Wait, what?
Did you say, wait, mooning people?
And he was laughing like he is right now.
Oh, like Jose?
I'm sorry. I've seen this before,
Wait.
and it does not look fun.
I don't get it. He was in a car. How do you skin your knee if you're in a car and you're dropping your pants
You
and
fall
showing people's
out,
butt?
or one of your friends pushes
doors
you out.
open?
My buddy tried this, and our other buddy pushed him out.
Pushed
of
him
the
out
car.
of a moving car?
It was going like 5 miles an hour.
What?
It checks out that Jose is the one that relates to this.
Sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Wait, what?
What does that say to you?
Yeah, he's too immature.
Wait.
Oh, come on.
He was supposed to be chaperoning, but he was in the car mooning other high school students? Like, pretty sure that you put on a list or something.
Or did this happen before the graduation?
Yeah, no, I guess this happened before because he already had the Band-Aid.
Oh. So he was doing it with his adult friends, and I see, and
He's-
told you at the high school party.
It felt like you were dating a high school kid in a grown man's body.
I hope they were adults.
Okay.
Okay,
He
yeah.
was with, yeah.
So you're also
I could
questioning that.
Yeah.
see him with kids.
I don't know.
like
Different
this.
grad party.
It's good that he didn't want to tell you. At least that means he wasn't proud initially of
Okay.
it.
And I will say that my instance also happened in high school. It wasn't an
Yeah.
adult thing.
So, Charlotte, that's the main reason that you're not calling Robert back?
Yeah, I just don't want to date someone that's
as childish as that. I mean, I'm perfectly good being friends with him. He is fun, and I did laugh, but it's not something I want.
I don't think he wants to be friends with you, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, if he was really that childish, would he have been waiting quietly on the other line, wanting to talk to you?
A lot of self-restraint right there.
Yeah, that's a grown man move.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. I waited this whole time. I let her air her grievances, but I'm only hearing positives right now.
Okay.
Oh,
I mooned someone because I'm fun, and you know what?
You may want to say hi.
That's what she likes about me.
Yeah, I wasn't joking, Charlotte, when I said he is on the other line. He actually wants to talk.
Oh my goodness.
Also, if you think I'm childlike, I pay my car insurance all the time.
Hey, well, that's
Is that the only bill you pay?
We laugh, but Jeff didn't have car insurance.
Oh, that's a good point. That is a good
I did let mine laugh,
point.
so he's more of a man than me.
Yeah.
So, but you admit, Robert, that you actually mooned some people?
Yeah, you know what? Listen, mooning someone is like the moment strikes you, and you just got to take it sometimes.
I kind of see him on that one. I don't know. It's not malicious. It's just in good fun,
I mean, talk to Charlotte about it.
Charlotte, come on. You never done anything like silly to your friends as a prank?
No. He said he won a pervious mustache competition in Mexico.
Wait, there's a pervious
mustache?
It was college spring break, but it was last year when he did it. It's not his college.
Okay, so it wasn't his college.
He tagged on to somebody else's spring break. You were chaperoning that one too, Robert?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Those kids need someone older to watch out for them.
Okay, listen, Robert, it's going to be easy for you to win the pervious mustache contest when you're 20 years older than all the other contestants.
You can grow it however you want.
Flying to Cancun in spring break.
That was a legit competition. I even got a trophy, too. And let me tell you something. I had the best Fu Manchu there is.
Okay. I'm sure your parents are proud.
That's appropriate.
I mean, those are interesting things to bring up on a first hangout, Robert. Like, usually you want to talk about cool things you did, not...
Or adult things. I think you're kind of digging your own grave here, making you sound more and more childish.
But maybe he wants to get the point across that he's still fun just because he's in his 30s or 40s. I don't know how old you are.
I don't think she has any question that he's fun. It's just, is he grown up enough for her? She seems to want a more mature guy. Do you have any things that prove that you're mature?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm on Weight Watchers right now, I'm trying to take care of myself,
Okay.
Not very often Weight Watchers is a selling point for why you should date me, but good for you, Robert.
Yeah, listen, it shows that I care about myself and I'm trying to take care of adult things.
And I hear Charlotte laughing. I mean, Charlotte, maybe you need a little bit more fun in your life.
I just worry about where our next date is going to be. Like, are we going to be cannonballing in the pool? I don't know.
That'd be fun.
The fact that you're even thinking about the possibility of a next date is a good sign.
There we go, Charlotte. Come on, give him another chance.
Yeah, we would love to send you on that next date and pay for bumpers at the bowling alley if you're willing to go out with him one more time. Charlotte, what do you think?
I would love to hang out with you as friends.
Oh, Charlotte, give him a chance.
Fine then.
Wait, what?
I just drove away from you and into the sunset. I'm going to find me a woman who likes to skinny dip and go do cannonballs.
Wow.
Wait, that's quite the combination.
All right, man. Well, Robert, if you're out of here, then I guess I am too, all right?
Oh, cool, Jeff. Watch out. Oh, Jeffrey.
Did you just crash your imaginary car?
I forgot how to drive.
Good thing you pay for insurance now.
I usually have a chaperone. Women have this special talent for asking the most impossible questions to the guys that they're currently dating.
Oh, boy, that's accurate.
Okay.
Do these jeans make my butt look big?
In the best way.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
It means you look amazing.
Okay.
Big old booty, girl.
Yeah,
I see. So if I'm not wearing these jeans, then I don't do nothing
Oh,
to you.
wow, you're a good girl, Jeff. That's true. I would get in trouble.
Are you saying I'm just like my mom?
Whoa. Oh, not at all.
If I was a lava lamp, would you still love me?
Those are the best ones. Even a green one?
Really?
Even a green one?
No.
I don't believe you.
It's like no matter how a man answers those questions, he is going to be wrong and in trouble for
I know.
it.
Yeah.
I'm mad at both of you, and I'm not even
you
in a
guys have
relationship
terrible answers.
with either of you.
That's why I feel for the
God.
guy on the phone today. Because he was
no.
asked something by his date that really backed him into a corner. And in a moment of panic, he thinks he may have given the most awkward response possible.
Oh.
You're going to hear it when we do a brand new second date update right after this. If you've been off the dating apps for a while and decide to get back into it, start meeting new people, it's all about the frequency.
Of how much you get on?
You got to shake the rust off before you can find your groove again. So how many times are you going out to get yourself back into peak form?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Once a week? You going on a date once an hour?
Wow. Jeff, I thought once a week was a lot.
Jeez, that's pressure.
My God.
One of our listeners, Daniel, recently jumped back into the dating game. And Daniel, give us a timeline on this. Before this date, when's the last time you went out with somebody?
Oh my God. Hey guys. So funny story. I thought it was just a few months, but after I went on the date, I realized it's been over a year. And
Wait, you haven't gone on a date in over a year and you didn't even remember that?
no, it's just been so long. Life got in the way. And
Yeah.
That's how it happens, brother. Every time I count two, I'm like, oh my gosh, it really has been that long.
Or maybe the people that you dated just weren't that memorable.
That's also true. I wish I was going on so many dates.
But apparently this new one did stick out in your mind. What's her name?
Yeah, so her name's Megan.
Okay. Then you're active on the dating sites still. You mean even though you haven't had a date in so long?
Well, no, I just now started being active on the dating site, and this was the first one that we were able to actually make a date out of it.
Okay.
Well, good job. Congrats.
Back in the saddle, I see.
Yeah. So tell us more about Megan and what you guys did.
Yeah, so anyway, we thought it would be cute and funny, you know, with all the stuff online to Joe try Cheesecake Factory. And
So good.
Yeah,
It has been a while since you've been on a date, huh?
No, I think that's fun.
No, Cheesecake Factory is great.
So good.
Everybody loves it.
And it's like kind of a joke right now on TikTok and stuff. I don't know.
Man, no, seriously, like in the time that they were giving us all this bread in the beginning and we're reading this book and figuring it out, you know, we were able to bond, and that's where the problem is.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
So here's the deal. So Megan is amazing, and we really hit it off. We were able to bond about sports and football, even Taylor Swift, believe it or not. And the conversation went so well that at one point we had a moment, and she asked me, now Megan is drop dead beautiful. I mean, she's gorgeous, but she's taller.
She's taller?
Taller than you?
With her boots on, yes.
Okay.
She's wearing 5-inch boots.
Okay, sorry, and I think we missed it. How tall is she?
5'11" without her boots.
Okay. Yeah.
Without the boots. Okay, so with the boots on, over 6.
Yeah. I have a couple girlfriends that are that height. 5'11", 6 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, and she just looked at me just innocently and said, "Does it bother you that I'm tall?" And look, I'm as I said, I've been out of the game for a while, and all I could do is I looked at her and I said, "I don't mind a lengthy lady."
A what lady?
Huh?
A lengthy lady.
A lengthy lady. Okay.
Lengthy lady.
I don't mind either.
Sounds like
Like,
a bar I'd go to.
Well, hold
I
on.
don't know.
Maybe that's a romantic thing to say, Alexis, if a guy said that to you.
It's not great, but it's not terrible. Like but it's kind of.
At least he
I
wasn't
don't
like,
know.
hold up, Statue of Liberty.
My girlfriends that are tall, like, they have heard everything under the moon about how long they are, how tall they are. Do you play basketball?
sense.
What
Yeah.
a waste if you don't,
Okay.
you
It's not
know?
something to joke about with girls. Maybe with guys it's funnier,
Yeah.
but
Well, mixed reactions from the room on that response, but what was Megan's reaction when you said that?
Well, she looked at me and she didn't understand. And I tried to, I've been out of the game for so long that I just said to her, "I'm so sorry. I meant I love me some lengthy lady."
Oh, so you double down on the lengthy lady
But just
thing.
change the grammar to something a little more proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was so tongue-tied. And remember, we're in Cheesecake Factory. We're only at like the salad at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And the rest of the date, I tried to recover. I tried to bring it back. But by the time we were done, we just hugged, no kiss. And I know I did something wrong, but there was such a chemistry there. What?
I was just going to ask, do you know if she has a height requirement? Because maybe her asking if you have a problem was actually her telling you she has an issue with it.
some girls are like 5'0" and they need over 6 feet still. Like,
Well, without the boots, I would be taller than her, but she chose to wear 5-inch boots. How many men out there are 6'5"?
so you could pick and choose when she's
You
taller.
didn't say that, right?
No, I
We're
didn't.
5-inch boots to Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
I mean, she basically
shows
walked in.
up, okay?
Basically walked in with some stilts for dinner.
Oh my God, stop it. Tall women are absolutely gorgeous in tall heels, you know?
I didn't say they weren't gorgeous.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, stilts does not come to a beautiful image.
I'm just saying, it's a big presence walking in for that big date night.
Okay, again, don't compliment a tall woman that way, Jeffrey.
Okay, what's the right way to say?
Don't talk about any women ever.
Just
That's what you're
say,
supposed to.
like-
You're beautiful up there.
You say you're a lengthy lady.
Oh, God.
Maybe you had it right all along, dude, this entire time.
This is why tall women want tall men.
Yeah. Okay.
They know what to say.
So, some of the word fumbling aside, did you feel like the connection was going pretty well between you two?
Yeah, the connection was amazing.
Oh, it
And
was.
again, I've matched up with multiple women, but I kind of really like Megan, and I want to know if there's a possibility for another date. I mean, did I ruin it or?
Probably.
I
mean, but it doesn't mean we can't recover
Yeah.
for you. If it's something small, if it's just the height thing, that'll be fine.
The fact that she's not answering, because I don't know, you've been texting her, is that right?
Yeah, texting, some social media, and just
Oh.
no answer.
Okay, quite a
Okay.
few things.
Well,
And-
that's a bad sign.
Yeah. How did you guys leave things at the end of the date?
We just hugged and said we'll contact each other.
Oh, I'm sure that's always the.
Did you climb up on a chair to hug her, or did you just do the normal
Jeffrey,
one?
she is not that tall.
With the boots on.
Yeah, God.
No, the situation, my head was in the right place when I hugged her. So
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
He was nuzzled right into
I
her
think
bosom.
I know what you're
yeah.
talking about. We're going to come back. We'll give Megan a call. We're going to try and get you a second date update right after this, all right?
Thank you.
Wait a minute, hold on. I was thinking more about it, and taking someone on a first date to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
You got kind of a lukewarm reaction in here, at least when we first heard about
I don't
it.
know.
We were all pretty excited about
I think
that.
it was you that was kind of judgy about it.
You brought
know?
the Luke into the room.
Yeah, yeah.
We were the warm.
You're Mr. Luke right
Oh,
now.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, young Lukey.
Well, fine, but look, I thought about it, and there's definitely some positives about it.
Okay, come over to our side.
The menus are like a book,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you're already proving that you can read.
Ooh,
There's
good
number
point.
one. Number two,
How is that a good point, though?
your date automatically is going to last longer because of all the indecision choosing a food item
Yeah.
as you flip to volume 16.
Yep.
Oh, my
Yep.
God.
That's
and then
good.
number three, cheesecake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much of it.
Who doesn't love a bunch of cheesecake?
Say
I mean,
less.
honestly, though, by the time you get to the end of that meal, it's like, I don't think
yeah.
I can eat any.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to the Adams peanut butter cup cheesecake. My favorite. That's
am
my
I
favorite.
right?
Yeah,
You're
it's
lucky
so
to
good.
make it home after that.
No,
But
seriously.
the main issue that Daniel thinks was during the conversation, his date Megan asked, "Are you okay being with a taller woman?" And his response was, "I love me a lengthy lady," which technically is a compliment.
It's
but
gotten funnier throughout, like, the.
Yeah.
you
we,
know,
we
the-
don't know if she
lengthy
took
lady.
it that way because she's not calling back.
I
So
mean,
maybe it's not looking very good.
Maybe next time just say, oh my God, you were absolutely stunning, of course.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is just be as vague as possible when you're complimenting a woman on her looks.
I love women.
Yeah. right, Daniel? We've learned a lot.
Yeah, we definitely have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And-
So no matter what happens, at least we've learned something already.
The whole point was that he's trying to shake off the rust. It's been a while since he's been in the dating game. So now he wants to get fully back into it with Megan.
Yeah, and-
We're going to see if she's up for that.
I will say, like, glass half full. Even if it doesn't work out with Megan in this phone call, this is a good learning experience to get you back in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need it. I really need it. It's been a while.
Okay.
I love the optimism here.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is great.
We're in a good place.
Yeah,
Let's
we
bring
are.
it down by giving her a call. Here we go.
Hello,
Hey, we're looking for Megan.
this is Megan. May I ask who's calling?
Yes, you may. This is a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, Megan.
Hey.
We're all here.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sorry, it's confusing.
No,
Sorry, I don't get.
I kind of just like hearing people squirm on the other end of the line
Yeah,
a little
help
bit.
her.
But we're doing something here. It's called a second date update. And we're trying to help reconnect you with one of our listeners that you went out with the other night, a guy named Daniel.
What if I don't want to be reconnected with Daniel?
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
that's.
that's-
I think.
knew that, though.
I think he knows that as well.
Yeah. He told us a little bit about your guys' date. And from his perspective, things went pretty well. He'll admit not perfect, but
Oh, that was a
Well, the
laugh.
first date
That
was
was a
perfect.
that was
Yeah.
a guffaw on the
Okay.
back there. What happened, Megan? What are
maybe
we missing?
You're agreeing with him? It didn't go perfect?
I honestly, I have no idea what he told you, so I don't really know I don't even know how to respond at all.
Oh, well, I mean, I could hit some of the highlights that he gave us. Cheesecake Factory,
Yeah.
Yeah.
good conversation, Brooke, help me out.
He said that you asked him a pretty direct question about your height and whether that was cool with him or not.
I did. I'm a tall girl. So
Yeah.
I did ask him, if it bothered him that I was tall. That's true.
Did it bother you that he was shorter than you when you were in heels?
That's not what bothered me. No.
Oh,
okay.
We're trying to zero in on what did bother you because he has no idea.
And
We're just trying to give him a little clarity.
He knows he could hear something that isn't cool,
Okay. Well, let's just say I kind of feel like maybe the writing was on the wall.
From the beginning?
Yep. Because I'm surprised he didn't mention, or it sounds like he didn't mention anyway, that we actually also had an extremely tall but very cute waitress.
No, I think he was more focused on you.
Yeah.
I would beg to differ. I actually think that he paid more attention to our very tall, beautiful waitress.
Really? What makes you think that he was into her?
I mean, like every time she came by, it was, well, what would you recommend? And what's your favorite meal? And every time that she would walk by, even if it was to go serve another table that was like totally across in the other section, he would like watch her walk by. And I was just like, hello, my eyes are here. Like,
oh, man, that's hard.
Yeah.
Was he like waiting to like flag her down maybe for service?
It's true. I have a hard time asking them for help. So
Yeah.
it takes
So
me
you're,
like
like, praying
30
for the
minutes.
eye
I'm like, can I just get
No, you know when you know someone is
Yeah.
checking someone out. And like, here's the thing. At the end of the day, like, I had made this comment about me being like tall and does that bother him?
Yeah.
And he did give me kind of a weird response back. He was like, oh, I don't mind a lengthy lady.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what? So then that kind of got my brain kind of tick-tocking and thinking. I'm like, maybe he has a thing for like tall women. And
I see.
Okay,
So
okay.
you're saying he liked your lengthiness, but he saw someone even lengthier than you.
yeah, maybe he's a lengthy lover. I don't know.
Lengthy lover. Oh, my God.
I'm pushing 5'11" and a half, and I don't even think I was tall enough for him.
Oh.
Tall enough.
But that can't be true because he called us to go out with you again.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like maybe you're reading into this.
And don't just trust us on that. Trust Daniel, who's on the other line right now listening in on this conversation. He'll tell you.
Hi,
Really?
Megan.
You
Yeah.
guys did me dirty.
Hi, Megan.
I'm sorry, Megan. This is how the segment works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
Megan, listen, I can't believe you're thinking this. I mean, I used to be a waiter, and I was just trying to be nice.
Oh.
But why were you looking at her? Oof.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Not look at her? I mean, I didn't want to make too much eye contact with you, and I wanted to be cool, and I wanted to show you that, hey, I can talk to other women and be okay. And
No, you're not allowed to talk to other women or make eye contact with anybody else on a first date.
Okay, listen. You paid no attention to the girl who came and brought us the bread or the water, and she was like this little 5'2" little cutie patootie. You didn't even look at her. You didn't look. You didn't even acknowledge
Megan,
her.
that's because I was a waiter, not a busboy or a rocker.
Oh, got it. He does. That's a good answer.
Also, tall people do stand out. I would stare at tall people. more
That's
than-
true.
So, Megan, it would make you feel better if he had checked out all of the women in the bar.
No, that's
If he
not
had
what she's
eyed
saying.
all of them, then you wouldn't have felt.
No, she's saying that he's kind of full of it.
That is exactly. And I kind of want to ask, do you have your settings on your dating app set to women 5'11" and over?
Be honest here.
I mean, I do have it set for 5'11" and over, but that's because I'm
What?
tall.
You
I'm
do?
6
That was
foot.
kind of a joke, and I didn't expect you to say yes.
Wait, hold on.
dang.
Why is that bad? Women have their dating preferences set all the time for certain heights.
Yeah,
Why would it be bad for men?
Women
too?
are allowed to be judgmental.
Yes,
Men can't
thank you,
be.
Jeff. Yeah,
No,
we're
We
not
that's
have to
not
love you no
true.
matter what.
Most women set it like I do for guys my height or taller, just so I don't end up with a guy,
Totally.
Yeah, but I think if you're setting yours, he's allowed to set his.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
really
I just
get
think
it.
that that's how it is.
Brooke is right.
I told you, I love me some lengthy lady.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you
Guys,
don't want a man who loves tall
Yeah,
women?
what?
Not if he's not going to have the manners to make me feel like I'm the only lengthy lady in his life.
Okay, there it is. There it is.
You want him to like them, but not be obsessed about them.
I could see, like, you don't want your date ogling the waitress. Like, that's true for no matter what your height is.
Well, maybe that's something Daniel can agree to do. Is it possible you can go the rest of your life, Daniel, and not look at any other tall women?
Carry measuring tape with you.
No, you guys. It's just you shouldn't be giving eyes at anybody else.
But that's not what she was worried about. She would have been happy if he gave eyes to the cute little water girl.
No, she didn't. She was saying that
No, you guys. Honestly, I think the guys are right here. I think it just really bothers me if he's checking out these other women that are super tall.
Height is her thing. You can't take that away from her.
Because they're your direct competition? Like,
Yes.
what?
I don't even know anymore. All right, just answer. Are you going to go out with them?
Yeah, because Megan, we would love to send you out on one more date with Daniel.
Megan, listen, they're going to pay for another date. If you say yes, here's what I think. We should go to an all-male restaurant.
Are there things such as all male?
I don't know. Let us know, though.
Yeah, Alexis wants reservations to that place.
Yeah, I want it on that date.
That is weird.
Well, you know, if that's the offer, let's just go see like Thunder Down Under together. I mean,
Well, I was going to suggest we can go to a male strip club.
Okay.
Again,
Thanks to Brooke, we've been banned from most of those, so we don't have gift cards for that. We can just do a normal date, though.
I don't understand why they don't want me to come up and dance with them.
Yeah, seriously, though, Megan, we will offer for one more date. We need an answer.
Come on.
I will give him one more chance.
All right, Daniel, we cool?
Yeah, we're totally cool, but only if she wears those heels, because, I don't like short women.
Guys, I'm telling you.
You got plenty of length to go around.
Just always wear heels.